Hello, and thanks for tuning in to another episode of Dice Templar. This is a show where my friends and I play a very popular tabletop RPG that doesn't need any introduction from me. We are relatively new to the game, and we want to just get into it, hang out and have some fun. Everything you're about to see is essentially our own creation, except for the rules of the game. And we're just here to tell a story, to hang out, to have some fun, and we're very happy you tuned in to go on this adventure with us, and we hope you enjoy it. So grab a snack and kick back and hang out with us. All right. So, last time we left off, you all met under some public disturbance circumstances. You decided to hang out and make some money together. And you all kind of realized, without really telling each other why, that you all sort of want to head east. And thinking that there's strength in numbers, you're deciding to hang out. You wanted to earn some money, you killed some boars. Wanted to earn a little bit of more money the next day, you took another look at the bounty board and decided to check out the hospital where Ola Dugan was complaining about some illnesses in the area and wanting to get to the bottom of it. So going up there and talking to her, asking questions to her and of a few of the patients there, you realize that the disease seemed to be localized and the food and water sources were uncontaminated. The only difference in the area you found out was that there was some sort of construction site that a lot of citizens are complaining about. And you looked into it and you heard that the local militia captain was disgruntled about this construction site, considered it a waste of taxes. So you thought, oh, we could easily get some information from him. So heading to the militia HQ, you learned where this site is, and you decided to investigate. And you also realized that Muck was nowhere to be found. He seemed to have snuck away in the night while you guys were sleeping. And he was kind of off on his own adventure while this was happening. You guys don't know. So, learning of the construction site, heading north out of town, out into the prairie, you notice these sickly weeds growing all over the prairie. And you follow the militia captain's directions to the construction site, which was just a large metal door that had no obvious way of opening it. Investigating, I think Daisy decided to sprinkle some of the sap on it, or was it Kira?
I think it was me. Yeah.
Kira decided to just squeeze some of the sap of the sickly weeds on it, and reacting to the fluid, it seemed like, a needle came out of this door. And Macborough, being either brave or stupid, or a combination thereof, stuck the palm of his hand right on this needle, and it extracted some blood, also unlocking the door. And the brave lizard folk cleric ran right through the door, triggered a lightning trap. And, some fried lizard, you all cautiously started throwing stones and handfuls of gravel through the doorway to see if the trap reset, which it didn't. And you all went in, you found another door down a flight of stairs. And once again, you got the needle to show up, and your cleric, ever the brave or stupid character, put her hand on it this time, extracted some blood from her, unlocking the door, and immediately waltzed on through, triggering a second electrical trap. Upon investigating this room, magical lights in the ceiling just turned on at your presence, and Kira noticed a large tower, or like a 7-foot metallic tower, and the whole area was just flat sheet metal, ceiling and walls and floor, just flat, almost seamless sheet metal, and just very empty. And investigating further, you triggered some automata. 3 bots woke up, security bots, and you got into a fight with them. And Daisy's tactical thinking decided maybe we can short them out with some water, found their weakness, and you guys started dumping water all over these creatures.
Wait, Marigold.
Daisy's my fox.
Oh, Daisy's your fox?
Yes. Yeah. It's just my,
Yep.
Yeah.
Good thing somebody's paying attention.
That's cool. You're good. I mean, yeah.
And, you defeated these robots, and Kira managed to destroy the tower, believing that this is probably where the disease was originating. All this lethargy and headaches that people were complaining of that were localized near this area. She figured, gotta take out this tower. And she successfully did. And it blew up into smithereens. And Sunny discovered a small object amongst the rubble. A small metallic black cube. And picking it up, felt very drawn to it, very protective of it, wanted to just keep it. And I don't think anybody else noticed that she took this cube. And having just had a serious fight, you guys want to just take a rest right here in this room, feeling relatively safe. There's only one way in and out. You all bedded down for the evening. And upon awaking, Sunny noticed that her leg armor and feet are covered in mud. And this is where we are. Early morning, in a metallic room, confused by the muddy feet.
I had the last, there's 3 watches, and I had the 3rd and final watch.
Yes.
So I'm like at the end of my watch, they're all waking up.
Mm-hmm.
Right, okay.
Yep.
Cool.
And everybody notices the muddy feet.
Oh, that's weird. I heard something out there last night while y'all were sleeping, so I checked it out. It was just nothing.
Make a deception check.
Okay. It's a D20 plus my...
It's like charisma, but there's an actual skill called deception.
-2, good.
Oh, nice, nice.
I'm a good liar.
Oh, I rolled a 4, so that's a 2.
So
Okay.
we don't believe you.
Yeah, none of you believe Sunny. You think Sunny's keeping something from you.
So wait, why didn't you wake us up at all?
No.
If you knew there was something out there.
Well, I just wanted to make sure there was something actually out there before I woke you up. You know, don't need to... Y'all need your rest, right?
I don't know about that, Sonny.
I started sweating.
I stare intensely at you, but say nothing.
What are you not telling us?
I'm not telling you anything.
All right.
All right.
I say we tie him up and we talk to her. Until she speaks, we're not going anywhere.
Shouldn't we find Mock? I mean,
So you're gonna tie her up. You're gonna attempt
I'm
to
gonna
tie her up.
attempt to take.
Funny.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, oh yeah.
are you really
with
walking
assistance.
towards me about to
Yes.
tie me up?
I'll help too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we all don't believe you.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and
Resist. Or
resist and
you're gonna-
run out of the damn thing.
Okay.
Run out of the damn room.
Make an acrobatics check. You two
Okay.
make athletics checks, and you can make either one.
But if I don't have a modifier.
As soon as I see them, like kind of like walking towards me, I get on all fours.
Okay. Is there such thing as a,
Yeah.
like make a strength or dex save?
Okay.
And you'll get a slightly
Wait, so I'm
higher
rolling
chance.
an athletic check.
Yeah.
18 plus 6, 24.
Okay.
Wow. I got
So
13.
we
13?
know.
Save. So that's the strength.
Either
D20
strength or dex.
plus my strength modifier.
It should be like your strength modifier and proficiency. You get a slightly higher thing because you're saving instead of a checking.
Oh,
You
so
see saving throws.
okay. So would I add both proficiency and strength?
Well,
no.
under saves, it should say like dex save, strength save.
Saving throw. Okay. Say yeah. I got save strength. Oh, so just add that.
Yeah, just whatever the saving throw modifier is. But you can choose dex or strength,
Perfect.
depending on how you're trying to get out.
So I roll this. Is that a 17? Right. Is that 11?
That looks 17. So
Okay.
yeah.
So I rolled a 17 plus 2 strength, so that's 19.
Okay. Mac is too quick and nimble for you. He's probably done this before. Manages to.
Was that 19 strength?
That's what I'm good at.
Oh
I
my
had a
god.
24.
You got a
Oh my
24.
God. Oh, okay. Okay.
And
Damn that.
deftly and
halfling so
nimbly,
fast.
you tie her wrists and ankles together behind her back, and you're belly down on the floor now.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, I unsheath my rapier and point it directly at your face and say,
I try and knock
Talk.
the rapier out of his hand with my tail.
Okay. Make a dexterity save and make a strength check.
Okay.
Well, actually, make an attack roll.
Attack roll.
A melee attack roll.
That's just
What-
another
what am I
D20.
Strength save.
Wait, attack rolls. That's D20 plus
Oh,
what?
did I say strength save?
yeah, it'd be dex, right?
Oh, dex save. Dex save, yeah.
Okay.
An attack roll is your D20 plus your proficiency plus your melee attack chance, which I think is just your strength mod.
I want to try and sit on her.
Oh,
Okay. Okay.
If that's possible.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so I'm still
Easily
willing to
enough.
try and knock his rapier out,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay. 12? Wait, no, my proficiency.
13.
Oh, yeah, 12.
Okay.
Nice.
Mac is too quick, and as Kira's just sitting on you, you're a little distracted by the sword. Kira just manages to sit right on top of you. Now you're pinned by a half orc.
I better talk.
Well, okay, DM. To be fair, I don't actually know what happened, right? Like, I woke up, like I was on my watch, blacked
Convince
out,
us of that.
and I woke up, don't understand the mud, but I'm still like, yeah, look at this thing, right? That's where I'm at. I have
you
no
have
idea
no
what
idea.
happened.
You have
Okay.
no idea.
Okay.
You're just as confused about your muddy feet as they are.
All right. So what's happening now? They're just sitting on me. I'm tied up.
Yeah, Kira's sitting
Okay.
on you, you're tied up, and Mac has a sword pointed in your face.
Okay. I am having a hard time speaking because there's a half orc sitting on me. So I'm a very little lizard. So I'm gonna be like, if you get the fuck off of me, I'll tell you.
I let up a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
You can
All right.
breathe a little easier.
All right. So last night this fucking cube dropped out of the fucking thing over there, and I love it.
What?
I love this cube. And then you guys were sleeping, and I blacked out, woke up, hugging the cube, but there was mud all over me.
Alright, I motion to Marigold and Kira and call them aside, like out of earshot.
I love this fucking cube. So, you guys should be very considerate that I'm telling you the truth right now.
I say, we have an issue.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Okay,
I don't.
so I explained to them that, like, in my opinion, clearly this cube has a hold on our cleric friend, and we need to destroy it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what we need to do.
Alright, it was easy to convince them.
I mean, if it's doing this to him or her, just imagine what it would do to more people.
That's true.
Is the ground smooth metal, or is it like rugged? Oh,
Yeah,
it's just smooth.
smooth,
Okay.
smooth, polished metal,
Right.
all around, all the surfaces.
How do you think it took a hold of her, though? Do you think... I don't know if we should touch
Some
it.
dark
Do I hear them?
No, I think.
yeah.
Do
No,
you
we're
hear
out of
them?
earshot.
Well,
Yeah.
everybody roll stealth checks. Who's out of earshot?
22.
Oh God.
What is that? 12? And 4, 16.
Oh, shit, sorry. Oh, 14.
14. Okay, you hear Kira. Only what she has been saying.
Okay.
I don't think we should touch it either, because what if that's what activated it?
Yeah, exactly. So we have to
Yeah,
try and get it away from her.
Oh, that's a fair point.
I keep
Make an
forgetting-
Arcana check.
I keep forgetting you're Australian.
I don't know. It's something.
Oh, no. 12.
12. Okay, yeah. You just think that the cube has a hold on her. You don't really understand it though.
Does anyone have a plan?
All right, I want to... I guess... Let's just ask her where it is.
Yeah, do we know what it's made out of?
We haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, when you
Oh.
checked the debris, all you saw was metallic bits. You wouldn't know what the cube was made out of, but you could assume it's metal.
I cast Sacred Flame on the rope that's bounding me.
Okay.
With what?
Is
Your
there
hands are tied.
somatic components to the spell?
No, it's a cantrip.
But like
Yeah.
the components
Yeah.
say like verbal, somatic, and materials.
Oh, I see what you're asking. How do I see it?
So if there's an S,
S.
there, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can't do it
Wait, why is that?
because it requires hand movement, and your hands are bound. Sorry.
I try and fucking.
I want to go over to Sunny. Okay, so where is it?
Where's what?
The cube.
What? What cube?
God, I want to like, where is your pack like on you?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Wouldn't you
Sonny,
like to know?
make a charisma saving throw.
I'm not very charismatic.
You might still beat it though.
Yeah, we'll say that's a 10 or is that cocked?
All right. Either way,
No,
you.
That's a 10. I have 0 charisma. No plus or minus.
In this instance, you have like a moment of clarity, and you are willing to tell them where it is.
Okay. The cube's on me. It's in my pouch. Okay. It's on my left lap. If you would get the hell off of me, I'll roll over and you can take it, or you can try.
While they're like debating, I just reach in and just rip the leather pouch off his waist and then start to look at the thing while holding it by the leather.
Okay, make a strength check real quick. Or a dex, either one.
Can I guide him? Shit.
Sure, yeah, that was quick enough. Roll a little pyramid.
Guidance.
Okay.
And add that to the roll.
Still a 5. I'm not very strong.
Plus a D4?
Oh, dex, sorry.
Or you could do dex.
A 9.
A 9?
No, but you have 6.
It takes you a minute. You would kind of like yanking on the belt, and then it eventually comes loose, and you do rip Sonny's belt doing this. But you do have the pouch now.
Had to be done.
I like that belt.
So I look at the cube in the bag, and I want to like investigate it,
Okay.
but I'm trying to avoid touching it.
No, not touching it. Okay, make an investigation check.
It's pretty, right?
12.
A 12? Okay, so you see it's about probably 1.5 inches on all sides, and it's just smooth black metal, a little shiny, but it's just a perfect little black cube. You kind of feel like drawn to it a little, like you kind of want to pick it up, but you're fine. You won't.
I resist.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And
All right. So I turn back to the two of them and I say, "Oi, we need to get someone who knows what this is to take a look at this.
Yeah.
Let's
we-
find an expert."
I know what it is. I'll take it back.
No, I think you've had your fun. with it.
I've been studying it.
Alright,
I've
for
almost
safety.
cracked the code.
I think we should leave her tied up.
Oh, are you gonna fucking carry me?
I'll just sit and pick her up like
Yeah.
a suitcase, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So
Or I
we,
just throw her over Shadow or something when I get tired.
Am I really draped over her wolf, tied up right now?
she's kind of strong.
Yeah.
I mean,
and you're small enough.
You are
that-
as small as
yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You could fit on a direwolf easy. Yeah.
All right. Sweet.
At least
good
Shadow
visual.
smells better than you do, Kira.
Oh.
Wow.
All right. So that's the plan. We're gonna try to like walk back to town. We can get out, right? We're not locked.
Oh,
in.
yeah. Doors are
All right,
open.
So we're gonna try to walk back to town to find
But
someone
just
that
you.
might know anything about this.
Ooh, do I feel any difference as the cube's off my person?
Yeah. You feel pretty angry that you don't have it.
Got it. So I'm still like
Yeah, you're a
just-
little fuming.
I got like a mental link with this. I'm
But
like,
you got a little bit of clarity for the next few minutes.
okay.
Like,
Do I have any headaches being in the area? Do we notice that weeds are still giving us headaches?
yeah. Your points of exhaustion are gone,
Okay.
Okay.
and your headaches are gone.
Interesting.
Yep.
Got it. So we
Now that we left,
Yeah.
Well, when you woke up, you kind of reflecting on it. You like when you woke up, you felt better. Yeah.
as we're walking, we just like left the area. We're like walked out of the basement, and then we're outside. I'm kind of just bouncing on Shadow. I'm like, I don't have a headache anymore. Do you? I'm gonna say that to
Wait, should someone go tell Olga Doolin that we did the thing?
Well, that's the
And
whole
we
reason we're
think
here.
Well, I just said that we should go like explore the
I
cube.
thought we were going to go back to her and see if she knows what it is.
We could split up. I mean, it's like the worst suggestion of all time, but like.
No, we can bring the cube with us to Olga and see if she knows what it is.
Okay,
And
I
if
mean,
she
I like
doesn't,
that
I bet
plan.
you she knows who would.
Yep, I like it.
Once we get into town, do we want to see if we can find Muck first?
Oh, yeah, we should probably do that.
Nah. We don't care about him enough yet.
Alright.
I think we like go.
No, we have
Wow.
to find him and tell him what we just found.
Why? He didn't even want to come with us.
Maybe Sunny will be less of a bitch.
Maybe he'll untie me. So let's find Muck Python. He had spiky boots. Let's go.
Okay, so you're disagreeing about.
Pointy boots.
So we're going to head into town.
Yeah.
Look, we're gonna head into town and go to Olga Doolin.
No,
and
let's-
then if we
Olga
happen to
Doolin.
come
Let's
across,
stop at the Let's stop at the tavern and see if Muck.
Why?
And we can have a beer before we go.
Well, you do know the hospital is on the way to the tavern.
There you go.
Okay, so
Okay.
All right.
We're north. We're going back into town.
Yeah.
Fine. We'll stop at the hospital.
The hospital's up
first.
north, and the inn is like southeast.
So what are we're just approaching like the outskirts of town right now, getting back into the hospital. area,
Well,
the
you
Parish
just
district?
you just left the place, and you're going. You make it without incident back to the outskirts of
All
town.
right. By the time we get to like the outskirts of town, I'm gonna be like, guys, this is a little embarrassing. Can you just untie me, please? I don't need to be like draped on this wolf like this.
Point.
What do you
I
think?
don't know.
I don't know. Can we trust you, Sonny?
Of course, always. Come on.
See?
No.
I don't know.
Someone's gonna have to watch him at all times.
At this
Yeah.
point, you see about maybe like a couple hundred feet away, there is a militia guardsman, a Minuteman, coming your way. Noticed that you have someone tied up with you as you're entering the city, and he walks up. He's on his way walking up to you, and you're still kind of in the outskirts. There's really nowhere to like hide. Yeah, you're like kind of still out in the open. He's on his way toward you. He'll be there in like maybe 15 seconds.
All right, I cut the ropes.
Okay. He sees you cut the ropes, and he just... What's the deal with the lizard folk?
Sorry, he got a little too tangled last night, so we had to carry him back home. And now she says she's good enough to walk.
Ah, where's the bar?
Make deception checks.
Oh, I want to guide. I want to
Okay. Yeah, guide one of them.
guide you.
You got it. What's that
Yeah,
mean?
plus a D4. Roll a
Okay,
D4.
good.
What is the modifier on this? Deception.
Deception,
Yeah.
it's under your skills.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, well, I rolled a 4 minus 2, so that puts me at a 6 total with the plus the 4. So
I tried.
6.
Okay. Well, he's looking up and down at you. He said, just don't make any trouble. And then he just walks back to his guard tower.
No trouble.
I'm allergic to trouble.
Just taking the last back home.
All right. So, yeah. I need you to make...
Was this the guy who wouldn't give us information about the bunker?
No. This was just
Very good.
a
Very
guy you never saw before.
We proceed.
Make a charisma save for me.
No.
Charisma save, because I'm not. Six.
Oh, I rolled a 5.
Oh
4 plus 1. You're fine. You're hanging in there.
Beautiful day.
no. Can I tell Shadow? I don't know if I can do this. Watch her. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. He understands.
Can I send Daisy too?
Sure. Yeah, Daisy's just
They're just flanking.
Yeah.
yeah.
When I get off
On
of
either
Shadow,
side.
do I get to send Shadows in order to meet?
Oh, you make a perception check.
Oh wow, my perception is excellent there. 17.
17. What's Shadow's stealth?
His stealth.
Stealth plus 6. Oh, plus 6, but
Wait,
No,
where
I
you
had-
seen? Oh,
it says
stealth.
stealth plus 6.
His stealth. It's Dex, right?
Oh, so it's yours?
No,
that work?
dire wolves I think should have their own stealth. If it's not on the card, then I guess it's just their dex.
Ah.
Sometimes you'll see like sneaky animals will have it their own like,
Oh, so
stealth
it's-
skill.
Well, it's 15 plus 6, right? Is it her dex? Is it the direwolf's dex plus the stealth? Like it says skills, stealth plus 6.
Okay, that's it. It's just plus 6.
Oh, plus 6.
Alright. Are you trying to make it stealthy? Like keep an eye on her?
Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely notice this wolf is looking at you, and you even notice that like this fox is looking at you.
But I heard Kira say, like, watch. So anyway, I'm not really concerned with that. I mean, is the animal itself annoyed at me for being on it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So I'm like kind of like looking at Shadow. Now Daisy rolls up on me too. I just got a wolf and a fox on me.
Just kind
Alright.
of flanking
I'm
you.
watching you.
I just all right.
So yeah, you guys make it back to the hospital without incident.
Do we see Muck anywhere?
Not yet.
Okay.
Are we in the hospital? Can we look for
Yeah.
Olga?
Yep. Ola is there working. She's running around. But you see that there are far fewer people in the beds. It's like way emptier than it was yesterday.
Weird.
Can we find a nurse and ask why?
Yeah. There's the check-in table right next to you.
Okay, so I approach the check-in table and I ask a nurse. There's way less people in here than there were yesterday.
Yeah, over the night and the early morning, people started waking up. People started just feeling better. We checked them for contagion and things like that, and most of the people that were complaining about lethargy and headaches seem to have recovered, and they don't seem to be contagious, so we let them all go.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's good news.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Did you change anything about the routine or the medications that anyone was taking to maybe...
We were just making sure everybody was hydrated and fed. We were out of options. We were giving them pain relievers and herbal tinctures for headaches and things like that. Some tea and, more stimulants to keep them, get rid of the lethargy or treat it. But other than that, no, we didn't change anything. And they just got better. Don't know why.
We're all talking to this nurse?
Yeah.
Okay. We're all inside the hospice. And this is where Ola Dugan is in the hospice?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you see her kind of walking around like 40 feet away from you.
So I want to pull Muck aside real quick and just be like, hey,
Muck.
sorry, Mac. I want to pull Mac aside. But Mac has the cube, right?
Yeah.
So I just want to pull you aside, like, listen, I understand there's a thing with me and the cube. I get that. I don't want the cube right now, unless you want to give it to me. But I will say, we stop these headaches. We're going to talk to Ola Dugan. If she asks us how or why, we do not want to give her the cube. We want to give someone else who knows what that cube is, because we might have something a little bit more special than just something that stopped the headaches.
Okay, I say nothing. Look at him or her. Sorry, I keep doing that. Look at her and shake my head with disgust. Tighten my hand a little bit more on the rapier and the cube, and then turn to walk over to Ola Dugan.
Are you holding the cube? Or
in the
pouch?
leather pouch?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, so I'm taking it over to Ola Dugan now to talk to her.
All right. She sees some people in the lobby and she recognizes you and she looks at you and just waves. She kind of expects.
Hello, Ola.
Hello. It's good to see you again.
So,
Ola, you look great.
So do you.
Thank you.
Good morning to you.
Thank you. Good morning.
so I explain that we think we may have cured the headaches.
You did.
And just tell her the whole story of what went down. Yeah.
It is the strangest thing. So you think a metal tower was causing the sickness?
Yeah.
Like, you know how that sounds?
There was robots guarding this tower.
Robots.
We had to fight them.
Like metal
with you.
people.
It was weird.
When you went out into the prairie, did you perhaps eat any fungus that you found?
No. Not today. No.
Okay, well, I guess I have to believe you because everybody checked out this morning who was suffering from the ailments. So you say you cured it? I'm inclined to believe you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
I would inclined to ask
no
for that
longer
bounty
think
reward.
that
Absolutely.
she has any information on the cube. So I don't say anything
You
about
don't
the
say
cube.
anything about the cube?
I don't tell her about the cube.
Okay. She walks over to like another door and enters another room. She comes back out after like 45 seconds with a pouch. And she goes up to Mac and hands you a big old heavy pouch.
Nice.
Full of clinking metal objects.
Okay.
This is the reward for helping us out. I just have to accept that you're telling me the truth. I'm just overjoyed that everybody's feeling better. You can take the reward and get out of here.
All right.
Do we remember what the bounty was for that?
It didn't say.
Didn't say.
All right. Then I say, all right. Let's go take a look at this and maybe go to the tavern to have a drink while we figure out where we're going next.
So, as the group's about to turn face, I just want to ask Ola, hey, if I was inquiring about some sort of arcane object, or maybe I had a magical item question, where would I go in the Parish District or anywhere in Allfield or Or sorry, not Dolph. Watching too much Twitter.
Wrong show, man.
Wrong show. Sorry. You know, wherever the hell you are.
I'm not too sure about magical objects, but if you found something that you're concerned with, I would recommend either going to the Zola Temple, where the Imperial religion, they have some pretty strict rules about magical objects in the city. And if you found one, you should check in with them, because it may be illegal that this is in your possession. You should just figure it out with them first.
Well, I was just, theoretically, if we
Theoretically, yes.
had a question.
Well, theoretically, you might be breaking the law.
Right.
Yes.
Good thing it's all theoretical.
So you could go to the Temple of Zola. They will have the Imperial priests there who might be familiar with these sort of things. They regulate these sort of things.
Very good. Thank you, Ola. You have a great
welcome.
day.
Yeah, you too.
And I'll toss Ola 1 silver.
Okay. Well, thank you.
All right.
Okay, so are we gonna go to the tavern and find
Yeah,
Muck?
that's my vote.
Yeah.
All right, Muck, where do you think you'd be right now?
I guess at the tavern,
Let's just make it simple. Yeah, it makes sense.
since that's where we're headed anyway. Let's do it.
Yeah. So you guys just head on southeast and get on back to the Rolling Green Lodge. And as you go through these beautiful new wooden double doors that have been installed, you just see
Didn't we break the
sitting
door?
at the bar a guy in a leather hat, a leather jacket, chilling, and looks like he's probably drinking something.
Wait, sorry. So we just went back to the tavern, and that's what we see? Mm-hmm. Got it.
And there's some patrons eating breakfast and getting ready, hanging out. Another guy drinking a beer. Looks like he'd probably been there for a while.
Not that I want to do this, obviously, but being a kind-hearted player here, can we just say I divvied up the gold or whatever the reward was, like, evenly to everybody?
Oh, sure.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, well, how much was that?
You got 55 copper pieces.
That's bullshit.
Wow.
Ola fucking Dugan. Wow.
Wow.
It was a community effort. Everybody pitched in what they could.
So what is that? So are we sharing with Muck?
No, he wasn't there.
So yeah, 55 over 4. What is that?
Like
Really?
12.
Okay.
12 apiece, 11, 12 apiece.
I'm going to put
13.
12 copper in my inventory.
I immediately,
Yeah,
Yeah.
just take 12 apiece.
just out of curiosity, I asked the bartender what I can get for this.
Actually, you can get a pretty good breakfast.
All right.
Yeah, you can get like a few strips of bacon and some toast and butter.
I'll take a beer.
All right.
I noticed that he's here,
Yeah.
and I go, about damn time y'all come back. There's goddamn time been waiting here. It seems like all fucking day. Jesus Christ, my God.
Where the hell you been?
I ignore all of the banter and just look at Chef Detlef and be like, you're going to charge Mac for bacon? I gave you 3 boars in the last, week. Like, really? You can't do... I mean, I guess you gave me 10 pounds of bacon last time. That's fine. That's fine.
You're right, Sonny. It's been a tough couple days.
That's cool.
I wasn't thinking.
That's all good. Hey, we didn't really pay for our last room. It's fine. It's good. It's good. It's good.
You gave me a good tip, though.
All right.
All right. Yeah, breakfast on the house.
Anyway, welcome back, Mark. Where the hell you been?
Well, you guys remember Charla?
Who's Charla?
The sexy bean sprout looking babe.
I don't think you guys ever met Charlotte Beansprout. But when he
Charlotte.
says Beansprout, you think of Dietrich Beansprout.
Yeah, that's the guy that was against
the
the
militia captain. Yeah.
Oh.
bean sprout.
Yeah, the babe. She was here in the bar last night. I was a little restless, so
Wait a minute.
Dietrich Beansprout, the militia captain who was disgruntled about the wasted taxes.
All right, I just want to make
Told
sure I
you
was
where the construction
confusing.
site was?
Yeah, very good, very good.
I had a night out with Charla.
Where'd you meet
Who's
this Charla?
Charla?
What do you mean? She was here in the tavern.
Last night?
Well, 2 nights ago now. I've been sitting here all day, a whole day waiting for you, motherfucker.
Well, where's Charlotte now?
She's gone, you know.
All right.
Hit and quit, you know
I
what I'm
run
saying? You know what I'm talking about, Mac? Oh, man, good times.
I shake my head and just grab my drink and
Yeah,
move
I'm
to
having
the
a
corner
breakfast beer.
away. Yeah.
I heartily laugh and say, I know what she's talking about.
Yeah, Sonny, high five.
I'm
Oh, Charlotte.
to Charlotte. And I buy a round for everyone.
Nice.
To
Cheers.
Charlotte.
Good to be back.
I say to Marigold, who the fuck is Shala?
I don't know. Your guess is as
Beansprout.
good as mine.
That sounds familiar. Are they related? Charla and Diedrich?
Do I know Diedrich?
Yeah. You know that they are married.
Oh yeah, Diedrich. I know. I don't know nothing about Diedrich. I mean,
Is he the
brother
brother
or
or
what is-
that knows that?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charlotte's brother. You're talking about?
I just want to look around.
Make a deception check.
Yeah, I want to look around the green rolling room to see if anyone's listening to this.
Oh, okay.
I just rolled a 20 for a deception,
Yeah.
and then add.
In skills, there's deception.
Alright,
Nobody seems to be listening.
20.
Oh, yeah. Do you guys think? Like, I guess it's her brother, or his sister.
Right. Yeah. All right. Wow.
All right. I tell Muck. All right. We're gonna need your help because we got this.
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys were supposed to roll insight checks against it. My bad.
Oh.
Against his
Yeah,
deception.
make insight checks. I'll be back. Sorry, slipped my mind.
Okay.
Well, I want to guide
Mac.
Mac.
All right.
You get a plus D4.
Hey.
Are these cantrips?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 16.
Oh, you already. Oh, never mind. Yeah, 16. Okay, so
18.
you. Okay, 18.
18.
11.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you all believe Charlotte must be Dietrich's sister.
All right.
I say, if she looks like anything like Diedrich, you did pretty good.
Hey, 10 out of 10.
All right. Well, so I was in the middle of telling Muck that we need him to come with us because we're gonna look into this cube, and I show him the cube.
Okay, so you just hold the pouch open?
Yeah,
Or do
I'm
you-
like, oh, we found this thing.
Let me see it.
And I just put my hand
I
on it.
push
Yeah.
her back.
I just want to see it.
Make strength checks, and you make a strength check too, or athletics.
And how do I feel seeing the cube?
Make an investigation
16.
check.
What does that mean exactly? Is that a skill
It's
too?
a skill.
It is.
19.
19.
Fucking
Yeah.
garbage.
You guys just hold Sonny back easy, you know?
24. 24 on the investigation.
Okay, yeah. You look at this and you think you know it's just this perfect little black metallic cube,
How do I
and
feel? Do I feel okay?
you feel like it is a weird thing.
Holy
Like-
look at that smooth ass, metal ass, fucking, look at that.
It doesn't just feel like a normal cube. It feels
Holy
you sense there is a magic to it.
Like, you ever seen something like this before?
nothing that smooth.
Well, you think back and you remember maybe in the underworld where you used to work back in Vryn Anchorage. You've heard people talking about weird small objects that go for a lot of money on the black market, and that the government tries to regulate and control.
Well, there's about a market as black as that cube.
Wow.
That I reckon it'll go for tons of gold if we can sell it.
So you don't know anything about it.
Oh well, I just know it's worth a lot. And
Well, alright. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Alright. None of us know anything about this cube. We got our bounty from Ola.
Well, I know that it's highly sought after.
So I have an idea. Why I have a feeling if we were to go into the Zola temple inquiring about this cube, they would want to pretty quickly and take that cube. If it is worth something, we don't want to give it away.
Yeah, no, we don't want to show them the cube.
Right.
They're gonna take
Well,
it.
here's the idea. What if you go inquiring, or someone who's charismatic inquires about such an object that they saw, they don't have themselves, and maybe you get some information about it. What if one of us just went in, they had a whole cover?
Well,
like,
I
hey,
do have an alibi.
What
I
is-
was with Charlotte and I could pin it on
Yeah,
her.
we should probably start talking about that, though.
It's getting a little weird.
Pin it
I don't
on
know, we're
her.
going to march in and be like, I was with Charlotte last night. Hey, you know anything about
Just say I saw her with the cube, and I wanted to know what this cube's all about.
Oh.
Let's pin it on her. She's got the cube. We don't have it. I saw it though. I was with her last night.
I don't know. Maybe you keep that in your pocket if you need to go there. But I don't know. Maybe do you guys have any other ideas about maybe finding out what this cube is? I don't really listen. I'll take it if you don't want it.
Alright, what if we just split up and all kind of see if we can get some information from people around town?
Okay.
Well, we don't want to tell everyone we have this thing, do we?
That's true. That's a very
Yeah, I don't think we should split up and tell people.
Honestly, when we lost Mark,
What if we
Charlotte
asked,
for 14 days, I kind of felt incomplete. I would like to stay together.
What if we asked Dead Left? Like we pull him to the side and we're like, yo.
Let's chill. We can. Hey, come here.
He's wiping down some glasses and he's like, I can't really move from behind the counter.
No. Just come in. We just want to chat with you.
Yeah, what's up?
So,
Wait, but I don't want to show him the cube. I want to be like, you know anybody around here that knows anything about magic items?
And you're like opening the pouch and like,
No.
oh, you're
I'm
not. Oh, you're just
showing.
oh, just about magic items in general.
You're just asking right now.
generality.
Gotcha. Well, there is a specialty shop not too far from here that sells, old curiosities, and some of them have been rumored to be magical. It's like an old pawn shop. But other than that, I mean, the Empire usually confiscates all this stuff like that. I think up in the parish district, you could probably talk to some priest or something. I don't know. I don't really know too much about that kind of stuff.
Priest.
Well,
priest.
Should we just check the shop, just the pawn
Yeah.
shop, just in
That's what I
case.
was gonna
wait a minute. Detlef, you're not talking about the Boundman Apothecary, right? With Stacy Anastasia?
No, it's not the apothecary. No,
Okay,
this is
it's a pawn shop. Different thing.
yeah, this is in the Semolina neighborhood. There's just there's an old curiosities shop out there. I can't even remember what it's called, but the guy who runs it is Karl Ostrov.
And this is in what district?
The Semolina neighborhood.
Okay. And you think this guy knows something about magical items?
Oh, I mean, he talks about like his objects are magical.
He comes here, he drinks here?
Oh no, I just we go way back.
Yeah, you've been around.
Yeah.
Alright.
He likes to say that his curiosities are magical, and he's always talking about them. I don't know. He's probably the only guy I can think of.
Yeah. Fair enough. What do you guys think? You want to infiltrate the Zola Temple? You want to go talk to Karl Ostov? You want to do something different than that?
I think we talk to Carl.
Sounds good to me.
I agree.
All right. I want to pay Chef Detlef for our rounds and whatever Mac ate, and not the bacon.
It's all good, Sonny. On the house today.
Ah, okay, Chef. And then I'll give
I've been
Chef a
selling a
gold.
lot of that bacon. Oh,
1 gold.
all right. Thank you, Sonny.
You got it, baby.
So the Semolina neighborhood is just due west for like a 45-minute walk.
45-minute walk due west.
And that's where that shop is.
Yeah.
So we're not crossing.
So we're not going to do the Zola temple.
Yeah, we're not
No,
going
you
to
have
the Parish
to like
District.
go north, but if you just go due west, you'll wind up
Okay.
at the pawn shop. You'll have to kind of go northwest to get to the temple.
So as we're on our voyage west, we're like going like 90 degrees away from the Paris district, right? Basically,
Pretty
that's
much.
north of the inn. All right, so I want to just Muck was gone that whole time. Yeah, I want to tell Muck, man, we found the coolest shit ever. These dudes are playing ball throwing. There was a whole field where we're gonna go. When we figure this all out, we're gonna go check this stuff out. It was awesome. We'll show you. We'll show you later on.
I got awesome. The rules of this game.
Yeah. No, actually, I can kind of show you with that cube if you want to give it to me. I'll show you how they were doing it.
I have the cube.
No.
I mean, you want to demonstrate?
No.
All right.
All right.
That's it.
Yeah. So you're not feeling quite so drawn to the cube anymore.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing, or just like very
Just
minimal?
a little bit. You still
it's
you still kind of
drastically-
want to get it,
Gotcha.
but you
So I'm
don't-
not like feeding.
Yeah, you're
for
not
it.
feeding for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But you want
I'll
it.
share that with the group. I'll be like, hey, I in all honesty, I did want to keep that cube for myself. I really did want to keep that a secret and not share that with you guys. Obviously. Yeah. I'll be real though. I really don't know what happened last night. I don't know why I'm covered in mud. I don't remember leaving last night. I was on watch because I genuinely care about you guys. Don't want anything to happen to you. But I don't know what happened. I will say, and I'm not, this is not some scheme to get it back, I don't feel as drawn to it anymore now that it's not on my person.
Got it.
I just want to share that. Let you know.
Well, we're still gonna be cautious.
Yeah, whatever. I still got these animals like on my side here. Yeah, I can't move, so whatever.
While we're on this walk, can I take a leak?
Yeah, you can.
Guys, excuse
there's
me.
Alleyways,
Just have to
crates and barrels.
drain the main vein, as they say.
So Mike goes off to find his privacy. Mm-hmm. And as you guys are walking, you guys are heading due west to this pawn shop. All right. You actually, none of you notice, but coming up behind you, a shield wall enforcer and 2 militia minutemen stop you. Halt! We need to talk to your lizard friend here.
Me?
About what?
We're just looking for some. We got some calls last night. Some people said that a lizard stole a dog and ran off with it, or attempted to steal a dog.
I say she was with us. She was with us. She was with us all night.
Make a deception check.
Yeah, like I can vouch for her alibi. 25.
Oh, damn. Okay, just the same, we're gonna need to bring her down to the headquarters with us and hold her there for a couple of hours.
Can't let you do that. She's with us. Sorry.
Are you really gonna make a scene here? Because we are under orders to take this lizard in with
Orders
us.
from who? Aren't you the shield wall? Do you not answer to anyone but the Empire?
I have a captain who gives me orders.
Okay.
I'm just an enforcer.
And your captain wants to speak to me, a lizard lady.
That's right.
You must have a reptilian fetish.
Well, there aren't that many lizard folk in town, and we got...
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty special.
Back from my leak, sorry guys. We're at the pawn shop.
no. You guys are having an altercation.
We
with
have
some-
problems.
Oh my! What's going? What the?
We got a shield wall guard trying to take
And 2 militiamen.
Sonny.
Wall trying to take what?
trying to take
Take
Sonny.
Sonny.
So she was with
Downtown.
us. all
Not
night,
taking
though.
my son
So
either.
there's no need to really question her.
Well, we need to put her in a lineup, see if she gets recognized by the man whose dog was attempted to get
But
stolen.
why though? If she was with us the whole night, it's kind of pointless, right?
I agree, and I can vouch for you, and I will note that when we get to the headquarters, that you have testified in her defense. However, we need to put as many lizard folk as we can find in town in a lineup, and have this man point out who he thinks tried to take his dog.
Well, how many lizard folk are there in town? Have you found anyone other than
We
me?
found 2 others.
2 other lizard
Oh
folk.
god.
The paperwork says there are 7 in town this week. We're having trouble finding the others. We just started tracking them down a couple hours ago, but we'll find them, and we just need you all to come downtown with us.
I already
She's
said
not
no.
going. She's not going with you. Sorry, sir.
He goes. He does this, and the two militiamen flank you. So now they're in a triangular position around.
So there's 3 of them?
Yeah. And they reach for their swords. They just have their hands.
All right, guys. There's no need to make a scene. Get everyone in trouble here. So I'll go with you.
Okay.
Right.
He looks around.
I'll meet you guys at the Rolling Green tonight. Go to the shop. See what you can find out about our special thing.
Are we okay with this? I mean, we can't really stop it.
I know.
I want to just deceive these people and say there's no way that this is the person that took the dog. We've been walking. Look at the mud on this motherfucker.
I already tried that.
Yeah, I tried to.
So
There's no deceptions here.
If I'm not back at the Rolling
He
Green,
succeeded on one.
Yeah. Well, I just got back from taking a piss. This is absolutely ridiculous. They're trying to take my goddamn friend.
I don't know if I should do this or not.
if I'm not at the lodge in 4 to 5 hours, come to the station, pick me up, get me, because they've clearly done some bullshit.
I'm convinced that
How much will it cost to get you guys to just go away?
Are you attempting to bribe an Imperial Shield Wall enforcer?
How much? What? I mean, come on, money. Everyone loves money, right?
My salary is fine, thank you very much.
It's hard.
It's not worth it, man. Go to the pawn shop, watch after these guys. I'll be back.
Every Imperial I've met takes a bribe.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, Lord.
Hold on, I gotta get my character
That
sheet
last
back up.
statement made me want to do it.
Guys, as far as starting to feel left out, he's having fight fire. Wait, fight fire?
He's like,
That's
wait,
not it.
really?
FOMO.
I have something that I can do, but I don't know if
12.
it's gonna get us in more trouble. Maybe
Oh,
we'll just do it.
13.
All right, I want to just I want to cast Earth Tremor
Okay.
underneath, like them, if I can, and they have to make a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 bludgeoning damage or be knocked prone.
Okay, that has an
Verbal-
S component.
An S?
So as I see her starting to do that, I'm going to try and interrupt that.
Okay, I want to do two things. Are you trying to do it sneaky so they don't know you're casting it?
I want to try and do it behind somebody so they can't see me doing it.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Okay.
Worth it.
I'll just use your passive perception.
Here.
Wait, what is it?
Stealth.
Stealth?
Yeah.
20. 320.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to cast the spell.
Okay.
What does it do?
So, each creature takes 1d... let me... it's 10-foot range, so I want to try and get it to where I get the most people.
Is it 10-foot radius or
It
diameter?
says range area 10 feet. I'm not sure. It doesn't
Area.
say, like...
Is it circle or square? Or...
Yeah, does it say just says 10 feet?
It just says 10 feet.
Oh, so it
Oh, I guess you can cast it.
so it's only gonna affect like one tile on the
Yeah,
battlefield.
yeah,
Is
I
that
guess
what it
so.
is?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can get one guy with it if you want.
Okay. I don't know. Is it... At this point, have I cast it? Do I have to choose?
I'm gonna let you decide if you cast it or not because I don't think you really understood what it was.
It seems like it's more than one tile, though, because the first couple sentences say you cast a charm on the ground with the each creature other than you in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. So I feel like that means like it should be more than one dude, but
Yeah, I don't know.
You'd have to cast it on all of you
Right.
because you're kind of just surrounded by three guys and you're all just sort of squeezed together in a tight group.
All right, never mind.
And like the two militia guys have their hands on Sonny's shoulders.
Yeah, never mind. All right.
Sorry.
It was worth a try.
Okay, so you're not gonna do it?
No.
Okay.
What did I miss?
I tried to cast Earth Tremor to get us out of there, but
Okay.
But she
It's
decided
not
not
gonna
to. Okay, so now the 2-minute men are gonna just lead you away. They're not gonna restrain you or anything. They're just expecting you
willingly.
to come
Yeah.
cooperatively. And so they walk you down.
before I go, I just little pat Daisy and Shadow on the head. Be like,
They seem to like it.
good.
And
Sonny, you sure you're gonna be okay?
I'm perfect. If I'm not back at the lodge in 4 to 5 hours, come get me.
45 hours?
4 to 5 hours. Y'all better be back at that tavern in 4 to 5 hours. Don't get in trouble.
We'll go to the pawn shop. We'll check out our questions.
Thank you, Marigold. And I walk away. I'm like, all right, come get me.
All right. Yeah. So the shield law enforcer is standing still, watching you guys leave if you're leaving, and you're being led away by the Minutemen.
Okay.
All right, we go to the shop.
All right. So yeah, you just head due west on this main street, and you do see a sign that says Carl's Curiosities.
Carl.
All right,
Carl.
walk in.
Walk in, and you see this short, old, bald on top, hair sticking out the side, gnomish fella with one of those magnifying glasses things that come down, and he's just polishing this bronze cup behind the counter, and it's just this room full of shelves and shelves of antiques and small objects, brass urns and little knickknacks. And
I say, hello,
All sorts
Mike.
of things.
You must be Carl.
oh, customers! It's been so long. We don't get too many walk-ins here. Thanks for coming. Come in. Come in.
All right, cool. So I go over to him and explain, we're looking for any information on a curiosity we made.
Oh, you've come to the right place.
Okay. So I take the thing over to like a desk, and I kind of pour it out of the pouch
All right.
onto the table.
Click, click. And yeah, he has his table, and there's he comes over and he snaps his finger, and a little magic light bulb or ball of light shows up over the top of it. He puts his magnifying glasses back down, and 3 more snap forward, and he's just looking closely at this thing. He's and he goes to reach for it. What?
Don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
We haven't made contact with it. The only person that did became obsessed with it.
Oh, so you think this is a magical object?
Yes.
And became obsessed with it, you say?
Yes.
There are some old stories of objects like this that people become obsessed with, but they're not pleasant stories. Usually, these are used for mind control. At least I've never seen one. But they're just fables and folktales. Nobody really believes these things exist, but you say your friend became obsessed. What did your friend do?
Well, he was right obsessed with the cube.
Did you see...
Kept trying to grab for it,
Okay.
trying to convince us to give it to him.
Left in the middle of the night, mud on his legs.
Well...
Probably killed a dog.
Kill the dog! You need to take this thing and leave my store, please. I want nothing to do with this.
Is this man a human, or is he
He's a gnome.
He's a gnome, okay. I was gonna say.
I want to ask what stories. What stories?
I've only heard 2 folk tales. From old... They're like tales that, a grandmother would tell a child to keep him in bed or something. One was from a book maybe about 500 years old. I think it had something to do with a small metallic sphere, and whoever came into possession of this decided to just go on violent rampages and kidnap children out of their beds.
And you don't know what the story was called?
Oh, it's, no, I don't think it has a name, but it's a popular bedtime story. I'm sure some of the older folks still remember this. It's not told that much in this generation, but used to be a very popular bedtime story all over the Empire.
I walk out of the store and say, I was just kidding about the dog. I'm just waiting outside.
I grab the cube with the leather pouch, not touching it, zip it back up, and I'm like, thanks for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you for sharing your object with me, but please don't bring it back in here.
Okay. So now what do we do?
Well, I don't know. I before we leave, I want to ask: are there any bookshops anywhere?
Yeah, there's a library in the parish district, which you assume will have like religious and things like that, those sorts of texts. And then there are old bookshops. There's one bookshop actually nearby here that sells old used books.
Okay.
And then there's a bookshop that sells like newly published material, actually back toward the Rolling Green Lodge.
Okay. So the one around here, what is that called?
Oh God, I don't remember.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's the Bookworm.
That's the one closer to the pawn shop they're at?
Yeah, it's
The old books.
it's pretty close. It's like maybe a 5-minute walk further west.
Are they in the Semolina neighborhood right now? Mm-hmm. That's where this is?
Yeah.
So what do you think? Do you want to try and go to this bookstore and try and find some bedtime story? Figure out.
I agree. I think we should do that. That's a good idea.
Okay. So we're going to head over to the Bookworm.
Okay. So, make a perception check for me.
Who?
Anyone who's looking for the bookstore. I don't know, some of you
Oh,
are just
no.
walking around not looking for it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
What do you add to that? This is a skill, right?
Yeah.
18?
Oh, 12.
12.
11.
That was a 3 plus 2.
And I'm very apathetic about this store.
Yeah.
Bookworms. I'm looking for books. My friend is gone. I want, what's her name again? Charla.
Charla.
Thinking about Charla.
Yeah, as you're walking, it takes you like 15 minutes to find it, but Muck is just like, oh, there it is. The rest of you are like, where the hell is this bookstore? And Muck's just like, it's there.
Guys looking for the bookworm. It's right over there. Gotcha. Idiots.
The guy who cares about it the least.
So it's a brick building, painted green. The sign is green with gold writing, and yeah, with just a picture of an open book on it, and with a little, like one of those earwig looking bookworms also on the open book and carved into the sign.
Okay.
I'm gonna go inside. Is there anyone inside that I can talk to?
Yeah, there are a couple of people who look like customers, and then there is an older human woman with gray hair and small glasses just behind the counter, like writing in a ledger, just standing there, and she seems like she's running the place.
Cool. Talk to the old lady.
Hello, how can I help you?
You ever hear of... Oh, shit. I completely lost it. So basically I'm like... Hey, have you ever heard of this cube story? Huh?
This cube story.
Cube story?
It's a bedtime story.
Bedtime stories.
Yeah, a very old story.
About a cube.
About 500 years old.
Some mind control story.
Mine.
Something about kidnapping children and...
Oh, you're looking for like the scary campfire stories?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a whole section of them. They're all from all sorts of ages up to 700 years ago. You say it was... Did you say it was
500?
around 500 years ago? Okay, yeah. And she walks around the counter and she looks... she brings you to this section of all these bookshelves, and they are like just children's stories, basically.
Okay, cool.
And she points you to a group of like 8 of them. And she says, these were all published roughly between 400 and 600 years ago. They all contain the scary bedtime stories. I'm not too familiar with them, but it'd be in one of these, maybe.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, you're welcome. Let me know
Start
if you need anything
reading.
Yeah, let's start reading.
else. Make an investigation check. And whoever else wants to do it can do it.
We can each take a chapter or like a book in a series.
3.
Oh shit.
3.
What was
What
that?
it was?
I don't give a fuck about these books.
Investigation.
21.
Oh, nice.
What do you add to it?
5.
What is it again?
Investigation.
Oh,
Are you looking to?
20.
20. Okay. So yeah, kind of at the same time, you both point out a book called Terrible Tales, and you notice the publication date was like 486 Zolan era, and so you think this is it, and you flip through it, and there is a section on a monster who would carry around small metal objects, and he steals children out of their beds.
Did you say Zolan era similar to that Zola temple? Mm-hmm. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Exactly. And yeah, the story takes place in a a city that you know is ruined now to the northwest of this area. It's about 100 miles northwest of you guys. And that is where this story originated and where this book was actually published. It's the city of Aralesh. It's now known as the abandoned city of Aralesh. Well, it's exactly 100 miles due west of the herb of the city that you're in. And yeah, this is where that story originated.
Is there like a name of this object or like a name of this spooky dude who stole kids?
He's just known as the story doesn't really give him a name. They just kind of call him the monster or like a monster. The objects don't have names either. They're not brought too much attention to him. There's another version of the story where he wears them as a necklace, one where he keeps them in his pockets, one where he like just juggles them to entertain the children and lure them.
And what is the premise of the story? He just kidnaps the children
And they disappear.
and they disappear. That's all you glean.
That's the whole story. You imagine it's probably just to keep kids in bed kind of a story. It's not too detailed.
You probably just answered my question, but you don't know what happens to the dude by the end of the story. He doesn't die or go away, right?
No, the story ends that he's still out there.
Yeah, okay. And this was the city of Aralesh, which is now ruined.
Yeah, it is now lying in ruins.
Do any of us know why it's ruined?
Who's ever there, you can roll history checks.
History.
History.
12.
Okay.
10.
15.
16. Finally more than a 5.
Okay, you two remember that there's just an old story from roughly 200 years ago. It's not that old of a story, but the city experienced some type of weird incursion from another world, like the Fey world kind of merged and all of these bizarre creatures came out and basically terrorized the whole city. People abandoned it, and now people say it's just haunted by weird paranormal creatures. And nobody really goes into it. The Empire just sort of walled it off and contained the situation.
So it's a walled chaos area. Mm-hmm. No one really knows anything, but you just, you don't go there.
Right.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
I tell the group that, I guess.
I'm sorry to
Whoever
think
doesn't know.
this story has nothing to do with the cube. We're wasting all our time.
Skepticism noted.
Right. But we found something similar in the book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. In the version of the story where he wears them as necklaces, there is one that is a cube. They're all different shapes in that one, and one of them is a cube. Yeah.
I wonder if this is actually the cause of the headaches.
No, I think we thought the light tower was like a distraction.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I'm wondering if this actual what seems to be the bead from this guy's necklace is what was causing the headaches. And now that we've moved it,
Maybe it was amplified somehow by that machine.
Yeah, make an Arcana check, you two.
Yeah, you guys are having this conversation out loud, right?
Yep.
With each other? Yeah.
18.
18?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those dice.
you do think that, that they could have been someone was trying to amplify the effects of this object to affect more than one person.
Okay.
All right.
okay, good to know. Thank you. Can we take the books with us?
You can purchase them.
Okay, I wasn't sure if we were in the library or in the bookstore.
Oh, it's a store. Yeah, it's a
Okay.
bookstore.
How much are the 2 books that have the 2 tales we need?
Written right in the front in pencil, you see that they are 1 silver each.
Oh,
Cool.
Okay.
We pay for the books.
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you. Come again. Enjoy your stories.
All right. Now what?
How long's it been?
It's probably like 1-ish p.m. now.
What did Sonny say? 4 to 5 hours?
Yeah, it's been probably like an hour.
All right.
And then how long does it take to get back to with
The
them?
inn.
Or to the headquarters.
Yeah.
Probably about like an hour,
An hour
to get
okay.
there from where you are right
So we
now.
have like 2 hours to kill or something.
Yeah.
Oh. True.
Well, what's back that way? Like, is there something that we can go investigate? Back towards meeting Sunny?
Well, there's the main drag that you guys all met in. The main plaza's right in the center there. About probably like a half hour from
I
where you
vote
are in the
tavern.
east.
Yeah, we
There's
could
the
just
tavern.
drink. That's my vote.
All right, yeah. Let's go back to the tavern. We at least know people there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys head back to the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay. When you
That left.
you hear a young man, probably around 16 to 20 years old, you can't really tell. He is drunk and he is just sobbing and crying about his girlfriend who's gone. She's gone, and she was supposed to wait for me, and she's gone. I know something happened to her. And there are other people trying to be like, look, man, she just left without you.
In the tavern?
In the
In
tavern.
the Rolling Green?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he's just this inconsolable wreck. Other people are trying to convince him that his girlfriend just abandoned him. And he's convinced that something bad has happened to her. And you just kind of hear this going off in the corner. And there are other patrons. There's plenty of people eating lunch, drinking. But this is just a particularly loud conversation that you all notice as you walk in.
Well, I go to the bar and get a drink.
I'm gonna ask.
Young love.
I'm gonna ask the person sitting next to me, what started that whole confrontation.
Okay, so yeah, you notice there's a you're talking to a short, well, not a short dwarven woman, a dwarven woman, regular height dwarven woman who she knows this guy. Yeah, his name's Errol. He's a good kid. He and his girlfriend Alice, they were going to go to Gilgarad. This, it's the nearby city. I'm sure you're familiar, and they were gonna join a theater troupe and make it as actors. There's their dream, and they were gonna leave this morning, and it seems Alice left without him. But he's convinced she wouldn't do that. So he thinks something bad has happened to her. Most people just think she left without him.
Well,
Can I
sounds okay to me. Just ignore the conversation and keep drinking beer.
I want to buy him a beer, Errol.
Okay. So yeah, you get him a beer and you try to approach him.
Yeah.
And he looks at it, and there's a human man near him who tries to push you away. He has had enough.
More for me.
What is the crying boy? Is he not human?
He's human.
He's human as
Yeah.
well.
Yep. He's probably late teens, something like that. But he looks pretty drunk and just crying and screaming.
Continuing to
Can we ask
ignore.
Can I ask him why he thinks something bad happened?
Because we were in love. She wouldn't leave without me. She would never leave without me.
Roll my eyes and sip my beer, ignoring.
And she doesn't know the city. I've been to the city. My uncle lives there. I've been to that city many times. She's never been there. There's no way she would have left without me.
What
I'm
do you
telling
think
you.
happened to her? Where do you think she went?
I think she was taken.
Do you know by whom?
I don't know by who, but just here in the park, you hear the stories, the bounty. On bounty board, the cattle going missing. I think whoever was taking the cattle got tired of cattle and they took my girlfriend. I think they graduated.
So why are you here drinking? Why aren't you out trying to find her? This is pitiful.
He just starts sobbing.
Oh no.
Puts his head on the table.
This half more towering over him. It's pitiful.
Yeah, he's just head down on the table now, just screaming and wailing.
Oh my God, Kira.
And it's at this point that a figure comes in and just takes the boy under the arms and just escorts him out. And just he puts his hood up, he puts the boy's hood up, and they actually leave the inn.
Wait, who is this?
It's just a figure that walked in.
Can we ask what's his face?
I say, well, that was weird.
Can we
Wait.
ask the bartender
Yeah, Detlef.
Yeah.
Detlef if he knows who that was?
He couldn't see. He just saw the hood go up and didn't see the man.
Wait, so a man walked in, grabbed the boy, and carried him out.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, that's wild.
Just escorted him out.
Can we ask anyone around us if they knew who that was?
Sure.
That took Errol.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a half-orc man and a human man who are like trying to console this kid, and then the dwarf woman who is near you. And the half-orc dude looks at you and goes, "That was Michael Durham, Mikhail Durham. Sorry, Mikhail. Yeah, he's just a good old boy from around here.
Mikhail.
Durham, Durum.
And him and Errol are friends.
I don't know if I'd say they're friends, but they know each other. I mean, we've seen them together, hanging out. I guess they're friends, but no one's really friends with the Durham boys.
Why is that?
Well, they've gotten into some trouble in the past. They've been arrested for a few things. Rumors go around about their father not being so good to them when they were boys, and they turned out not so good themselves. Yeah, we just kind of keep away from the Durhams. It's just sort of a rule of thumb.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm still just kind of drinking my beer.
How much time has passed now?
Yeah, I mean, it could be just about time. I mean, if you don't pursue this, you guys are just chilling out. Yeah, a couple more hours could go by. You're thinking of Sonny at the militia HQ. And did you say you were going to come on back? So we got to go now. I'm gonna rewind a bit.
Yeah.
A few hours.
Whenever you're ready. Yeah.
So you're getting walked off. It's now a few hours back. And you get brought to the militia HQ that you're familiar with, and they bring you to a back room, and there is just a wall with...
Wait, back room. I want to say, as I walk in,
yeah.
I obnoxiously announce, like, everyone line up for autographs. Best board slayer in town, right here. And that's then I'll go to the back room. Thank you.
It's a pretty noisy environment in there. There's a lot of people moving around, some other criminals getting brought in, and people with complaints. So no one really hears you, except like a couple people who just kind of look at you, give you funny looks, like,
Sure.
what the hell? But it's not too out of the ordinary, that kind of a
For
scene.
some asshole to be loud about. Yeah.
Exactly. So you get escorted into a back room, and you see that there are 3 other lizard folk against this wall that's brightly lit by this magic light overhead. One of them has green skin, one has yellow, and one has blue skin.
Okay. Do I recognize any of them?
I don't know, would you? I'm probably not.
I would assume not.
No.
Based on our conversations in the past, but I just, from my island or anything like that.
Oh, no, these are...
Definitely not.
No, yeah, they're dressed in clothing.
Sure.
Like, one of them actually has a pair of glasses on.
Green, blue, and yellow, you
Yeah.
said. Okay.
Yep. And they line you up, but there's a green one on the left side, so they put you, and then the yellow, and then the blue, and then they put you on the other side.
Oh, the other green one?
Yeah. So you're like 2 lizards away from the green one. And then they just tell you, look straight ahead, just do what we tell you to do. Just look straight ahead for a minute. And then they tell you, look to the left, turn to the left. Now turn, face the right. Okay. You 2 in the middle can leave. And now it's just you 2 green ones. And you're there for like another 15 minutes, just standing there. And
Do I see, like, anything in, like, a window looking at me, or is it just, like...
You see a piece of glass that you can't see through.
I understood.
Right in front of you.
Got it.
Yeah, it's just like a weird piece of glass. And yeah, another 15 minutes go by. An hour goes by. And you're just standing there.
An hour, and I'm just standing there? So, alright, if I'm in there for, like, after 30 minutes, I'm gonna look at this other green one, just start, like, seeing what I'm looking at. Is it a male? Is it a female? Is it something different? What is it?
It's a female.
Okay, female, green skin lizard folk. Okay.
Yep. And she's just, I don't know what's happening. I got brought in a couple hours ago this morning.
Younger, older than me?
Probably about the same age. Probably you could tell she's probably like 15 years younger than you.
Just a civilian, or is she like some kind of adventurer?
She is wearing like a leather kind of like half armor, just like a leather strip with like some pouches.
She gets into some shit.
Yeah, she seems like she might be a mercenary or a treasure hunter. You don't know, but someone who's like not just from here,
Sure.
but someone who's like, you know, makes a career out of like some, you know, other type of
So what does she say to me? She says we've been here for a half hour. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, she doesn't know what's going on. She was just brought in this morning.
I'm Sunny, honey. What's your name?
I'm Corla.
Corla. Nice to meet you, Corla.
Nice to meet you, Sonny.
Lovely hue on your skin.
When did you get out of the swelter?
Long time ago.
Long time ago.
About 7 years ago. I don't really keep count. What about you?
Just about a year ago.
A year ago. Wow. You're looking good for a year ago out of the swelter.
Oh, thanks.
Wow, you look like all civilized and everything. How did you get pulled in here?
I just got picked up on the street. I was just walking to looking for clients, and
Clients for what? What do you do?
I'm a treasure hunter.
Treasure hunter. I love that.
I acquire rare goods for whoever wants them.
As a lizard folk, you're either really good at not being seen or really good at fucking everything up in front of you. So what are you?
I don't think I'm good at either of those.
You just get the damn thing and
I
get
just
out.
get the thing and get out.
You're not. Yeah, you're a stealthy. Anyway, you don't know anything about why we're here, Carla? Did they tell you why we're here?
Nobody told me nothing.
Corla. Okay.
Missed what Corla said.
So do you live here in town?
No, I don't have a home. I just wander about.
Yeah, that makes sense. I live here. Well, I don't live. Actually, I do live here.
Why aren't you sure about that?
It's been a long night.
I-
Speaking of which, where were you last night? Is there any reason to think that you might be in trouble here today?
Oh, I was out camping. I don't stay in town. I generally don't like to pay for an inn or anything like that. I was out in the wood line camping. So I think that's maybe one reason why I thought I was suspicious, because I don't have anyone to vouch for where I was last night.
Yeah, well, you're not human, so you're suspicious.
Yeah, tell me about it.
So, I'm gonna give it another about a half hour here before I start freaking out. And that was like half hour in, about an hour in, I'm gonna start like raising my arms up, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know, start trying to like get some people to come in here. Can I talk to someone? Are we, you know?
And speak to your manager.
So yeah, now two shield wall enforcers come in and they escort you both out into separate holding cells. And now you don't know where this other lizard folk just went.
So I'm in a cell now?
Yeah, now you're in a cell, but it's like a holding cell. It's still near the back room. You're not in the main room.
Sure, I'm by myself. There's no one around me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the shield wall guard is just sitting in a chair nearby, just guarding you or just waiting for more orders.
All right, so I'm gonna ask that guy, like, what the hell is going on? Are we staying here tonight, or is there a problem?
Got orders.
Well, you got orders, right? Yeah.
And we're still just like passing time.
Yeah, this is rewinded.
Yeah. I know.
So, I was told I'd be in and out of here in a couple hours. Am I to think that's not the case now, or what?
It's only been a couple hours, hasn't it?
Yeah, so I should be on my way out, right?
Just sit tight. We'll sort you out.
Well, and how long will that take?
However long it takes.
And what about Corla?
Who?
The other lizard folk that you definitely know the fucking name of, pal.
I don't know.
Yeah, I bet you don't. You seem pretty low on the pay grade. You look like a pretty useless motherfucker, if you ask me.
I was going to ask if you wanted some food.
Oh, that's cool. I got that.
You do?
Yeah, I eat humans. I killed like 20 this morning, so.
Oh my god.
I'm just playing with you. I killed a dog. I'm just playing with you.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh god.
10.
All right, yeah, he just stares at you.
I wink at him.
He just sits down and doesn't look at you anymore.
Yeah. Can't afford it anyway.
So, yeah, a couple more hours go by, and you're still just in this holding cell. It's at this point that you were brought. The guard is brought out by another one. He comes back in and he unlocks the cage and brings you out to the main floor and says, "You're free to go." And you hear Corley yelling, "I didn't do it! This is a mistake!" And then she's brought back into a holding cell. As you're told, you're free to go.
Oh great.
Take the money and run. Get out of there.
So who got me out? 2 shield walled
Yeah.
guards? Enforcers?
Enforcers, yeah.
But no one of authority, right? Like, I'm not talking to Diedrich. I'm not talking, just some...
Yeah, just some gold armored, regular old patrols.
But I know where Diedrich's office is, right?
Yep.
And I'm free to go.
Yeah.
So I just go to the right, down the hall, walk over to his office, and knock on the door.
Okay. Come in.
I walk in, I give him a little wave, and I shut the door without breaking eye contact.
Yeah, he's working on paper. How can I help you?
He's not nervous. He knows me.
Yeah.
We're good.
He recognizes you.
Great. So I just like take my tail, grab the chair, pull it back a little bit, sit down, clap my hands. So Diedrich, I was just sitting in your cell for about a couple hours. No big deal. I know your boys are just doing what they do. I know someone in town lost a dog or almost lost a dog. I heard, that's why I got pulled off the streets anyway. So I just kind of curious because there's only about less than 2 handfuls or clawfuls of lizard folk in town. So, what happened last night? We're taking Corla away, one of the main attractions of the city, the sexiest lizards on the streets. We're taking her away for what?
Well, apparently she tried to take a man's dog last night.
Okay, and the man who reported the dog taking away that failed identified her,
So it would seem if she's being put away.
but he still has his dog.
Yeah, it was a failed attempt.
So one man who's an elderly man, or
I think he's probably in his 40s.
all right, he claims that one of my people took his dog, failed, and now she goes what, to jail?
Until her trial, yeah.
Trial. Right. Okay.
There are claw marks on the dog. The dog was injured.
It was injured. Okay. Clearly by a lizard. Is it a lizard claw mark for sure?
It could be a lizard, could have been a bear, but the guy said it was a lizard. Yeah. So we're inclined to believe him on that one. And there are footprints in the mud. Lizard folk footprints that were found on the scene.
I
It
try
seems
and
pretty clear.
stealthily look down at my wrist and see if there's any dried blood on my wrist. That is not the color of my blood.
Make an investigation check. And a stealth check.
Okay, investigation's 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna guide you for the next one.
You can't.
You're not
no,
near.
I can't. I'm not
You
there.
gotta actually touch him.
Stealth is 4.
4. Okay, so you kind of just go like this, and Dietrich looks at you. You don't find any blood,
Okay.
but Dietrich is eyeing you up and down now.
I mean, I was just showing you, was it a lizard folk or okay, okay, all right, I know, all right.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, jeez.
A dirty 1.
Oh, really?
A dirty 1, yeah. A 3 minus 2.
Sonny, can you wait here for a few minutes?
Oh no!
Actually, I have a lunch date with Carla Because I checked him. I actually reached out to her before you.
Cool.
I wanted to see if like we could figure out this whole thing. But
You
the guard
can-
just took me, so here I am.
You have a lunch date with the other lizard folk.
No, not Corla, Diedrich. Carla,
Carla. Who's Carla?
your wife.
Charla?
Charla. Charla.
Do you know Charla?
I don't know Charla.
I don't think you know who Charla is.
Well, I told.
Oh, sorry. Wait. Your
wait,
sister.
sister.
Your sister.
Right.
I know. I'm sorry.
Let's rewind that.
Yeah. I could stay, Diedrich, but yeah, I can stay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
For what for though? What's going on?
I just need to sort something out. I mean, I don't know. You seem a little on edge.
Yeah, I mean, you just took one of the 4 lizard folk that live here. I just want to make sure you're doing your due diligence here.
Yeah, well, when I mentioned the claw mark on the dog, you looked at your own hand.
Yeah, I was just trying to show you, like, are you sure it was a lizard folk and not like
I
an
understand.
alligator?
I understand.
You know.
Just wait in my office. I'll be
Yeah.
back in 1 minute.
All right.
And he steps out of the office, and when he closes the door, you hear,
Oh no.
Oh, Sonny.
okay. He comes back in and says, all right, it seems fine. I think you're good to go. Sorry about that, Sonny.
When's Corla's trial?
2 days.
I'll be back, Diedrich.
Okay. Yeah, it's a public trial. Sure. Just make sure you're respectful when you're in that courthouse.
As always.
All right, then. Take care, Sonny.
Have a great day.
You too.
And I shut the door with my tail.
All right. So at this point, we'll take a break. I gotta use the bathroom, so grab a snack. We'll
Same.
be back in a few minutes. welcome back. I hope you feel relieved and fed. And we are continuing. Sonny just got let out of jail.
Finally.
And the rest of you are back at the Rolling Green Lodge waiting for Sonny to show up. So it's been, I guess, like 3.5 hours. When you leave the militia HQ, is there anything you wanted to do?
That's a great question. So I said to them like 4 or 5 hours, and I've been in there about 3 hours, and I know that.
Yep.
All right. No, I'm gonna head straight back to the inn, try and reunite with my homies.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it takes you probably about like a half hour to get there.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just a busy place. You know, a little after lunch, people are still eating.
I do want to bang the door twice as my tail and give Shep that level wink when I walk in.
Okay.
As per tradition.
Yeah, he hears the bang against the door and he's nervous because it's a brand new door. He's like, oh. But he sees it's you, and he just gives you a nod. But yeah, you see everybody there enjoying a lunch and a drink. Yeah, and you guys all notice Sunny as you hear her bang her tail against the door. You turn and notice. You're all reunited, and it feels so good.
I thought we were supposed to meet you back at wherever, headquarters or some shit. What happened?
No, that was only if I was not back here in now. So I'm here, and we're all Gucci Mane. So
What happened back there?
What?
well, I suppose some gentleman's dog almost got stolen last night, and there may or may not have been a lizard folk responsible for it, as there were some claw marks in the dog, resembling a claw of a lizard folk, that is. But I don't know if it was me, because as I said, and I was honest with all of you, I don't remember what happened last night. There were 4 of us in there. 2 of the non-green skins got let out right away, and then the other lizard folk got taken away. So, I honestly think it was me. I think I killed a dog last night, and I think that other lizard folk is paying for it. So, sucks for them.
I think you killed more than just a dog.
I
think you killed.
Wait, where's the cube? You have the cube?
Nice guy.
All right, cool. I may have killed a lot of things. I don't know.
The amount of mud on you really said a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
I was surprised.
May be looking too much into that since your brother's name was Mud and you killed him.
Mud.
But
in the muck.
You know.
Always. In mud.
So how are you guys? What have you guys been up to?
Well, we went to some bookstore.
Yeah. Did we get a nice reward for
We went somewhere
our?
before that, right?
Ogadoolan.
We solved the headaches though. Ola Dugan gave us tons of gold.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I'm eating a banging grilled cheese right now.
Wait, was I there for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you were
I
there.
was there for
Yeah,
that.
you were
Never
there for
mind.
that.
I got taken out to that. So sorry.
Yeah, we got like 55 copies.
You weren't there for the bookstore.
The bookstore, right.
I thought we went somewhere before that.
Right. Okay. So did we figure out what the cube is? What's up with the cube?
Smooth.
Well,
It's smooth cube. It's just smooth cube.
Black as night.
We think that
Smooth.
it may have been linked to a children's fairy tale.
It's a necklace.
A children's fairy tale.
Wristlet.
Yeah.
Pendant.
A fairy tale or like a legend of
Zelda.
lore? Because I mean, there's a
More
difference.
like lore.
All right. I mean, those tend to have
And it was used. We met a couple people that told us they were used for scary bedtime.
a couple people, so there's more than one familiar with it.
Yes.
Yeah, it usually comes from some kind of truth.
And then we found books
It's tied
in
to
the
mind
bookstore
control.
and bought those.
Did you have the books? Mm-hmm. Did you guys read them?
we skimmed them.
Yeah.
So not a huge tie or a cube.
Here's a question. Don't we have magical power? Not me, but we.
Sure.
I mean, I have divine power. I think
So
Miracle
what if
has
we
magical
ran? What if we stopped relying on everybody else?
Power.
and we ran our own experiment
With the cube?
with the cube.
All right.
And we say, all right, let's go to the library, fuck these kid stories, find some real shit at the library, right? Let Sonny touch the cube again under controlled conditions and figure out what this thing's doing. Along with the book, and we watch Sonny, we pay attention to what he's doing, how he's reacting. He already touched it once, he didn't die. Touch it again. Let him touch it again, and this time we'll have some. Why don't we check out the library?
So let me just get a general gut check on the group here, right? So
Make a gut check.
gut check. Is that a D20? Do we care about the fucking cube? I mean, I need to go east. You need to go east. You need to go east. You need to go somewhere safe. You're just kind of down for the ride. Do we think the cube will aid us, get us a lot of money, or bring us trouble? What is the general feeling here? Because I have a problem.
What it does.
Well, I know that's the whole thing. I kind of feel like it will give us trouble, in general,
That's right.
unless we get rid of it safely or destroy it.
I think we should destroy
What
it.
if it could be some sort of
Wow,
We
don't even know
can't
what it
destroy
is.
this.
Precisely, it could aid us, right?
There's
I
no
think we
destroying
should
the
still
cube.
try to find someone who knows.
So we agree that the cube is the goal right now. We got to figure out what this thing is, and then we head east.
Why don't we go to the library? Figure out what this cube is, maybe find some information.
Look, didn't you just go to the library?
We didn't go. We went to a kid's store or a
No, we
pawn
went to the
shop
library into the kids section.
for a tale, but I think we were on the wrong.
Wait, did they go to the
end
bookstore or
of
the
this.
library?
I went to the bookstore.
Oh, not a library.
And there is a library in the parish district.
Which is all religious.
That's
texts,
what
yeah.
I'm talking about. I
All
think
right.
we were
Gotcha.
on the wrong lead
Misunderstood.
here, thinking this is like maybe there is some magical text in this library.
DM, what time of day is it?
Probably like 2-ish.
Okay, alright, here's the deal. So we can head to the parish district, there's a library there. I think it's mostly religious text. I don't think this cube is of divine nature so much as arcane nature, personally. Because I am a religious lizard myself. I know what divine energy feels like. This cube was something else, okay? Now, we want to head there, we can check out that library. We'll also be, 20 feet away from the Zola temple?
Yeah,
Right.
maybe like a couple blocks from it. Sure.
Yeah, I mean, we won't be too far.
Well, let me ask the group: is there anything else of more import that we should follow? This
As far
is
as
the
the
most
cube?
important thing, the cube. Or are we?
We just head
are
east.
should we just dig a hole and get rid of this thing,
I gotta be honest, I don't think it
or
takes...
hold on to it and just continue on a new path?
I mean, only because you asked. I would like to see if we could do anything for that lizard that just got taken away. I would like to see if maybe we could convince
How
something...
far away is this lizard?
I don't think that it's solve all of our problems and we can do anything about it. But if you're asking if there's anything that takes precedence over the cubes, that's on my
I
mind.
roll my eyes.
Who's in charge of this lizard?
What lizard?
The one that you said that you want to rescue.
Well, I mean, I was just thinking if there was any way we could convince Diedrich
Diedrich.
to let her go.
I could convince Diedrich.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, I know you're very close to her sister.
Right, Charlotte.
Charlotte. So
Bean sprout.
maybe we can just make
You
a
know what
stop.
I mean, Mac?
I'm just saying, it's about a half hour, 40 minutes away. Maybe we go there, try and get Corla, my lizard friend, out. Maybe Corla has some information that could help us at the cube. All right, and then maybe we head over north to the parish district and see what's going on with the cube. The smooth
Listen,
cube.
mate, I think you're just trying to get some tail.
Corla.
I don't swing that way, personally, but
That's not what I heard about
That's
this.
not what I heard either.
Roll a racism check.
17. What's
I'll
my
be honest.
racist modifier?
I will say I almost went to jail like at least 6 times today, so I'll avoid that if we want to and just head, figure out what's good north. But does anyone else have anything that they need to do before we start going deep on cube?
We need to figure out this cube.
I'd have to piss, but otherwise.
All right. Well, I guess we're heading where to the library
I
in the
prefer to go to
Parish
the
District.
library before
Alright.
the temple.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Muck goes to take a leak before we head to the Parish District.
Sure. There are bathrooms in the inn.
Well, yeah, okay. I just take care of it. I'm just kidding.
So yeah, you guys are gonna head north to the.
We'll head north. We'll go to the library.
All right, cool.
So y'all two are in charge here. I'm not reading I'm not looking for these texts because I know nothing about magic. That's all. It's just my idea that there might be.
I honestly, I really think you have more in touch with
Yeah,
magic
right.
than I do.
She's the one.
No.
She's the one, right? Or
I
is
think
it her?
it's really
Which one of
mostly
you?
Marigold.
She's the
Which one
sorceress.
of you has yeah, it's you.
I mean,
You're in
So-
tune with nature. I'm in tune with.
Yeah.
You
If
know,
we think this
my
is
God.
magical arcane,
I think Marigold's
she
gonna
might
have-
find the information at the library.
absolutely.
I might not.
Yeah, you
Well,
can
you
read.
technically haven't shown it to me.
You can read runic symbols and stuff.
Wait, what do you mean? You haven't seen the cube yet?
I've just been taking it by your word.
Oh,
What it looks
okay. I show Marigold the cube.
Okay. Do you want to look at it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, make an investigation check.
Oh my God.
So maybe we don't have to go
Marigold's
to the library.
oh, that's my cube.
We're on the way to the library, but maybe we don't even have to go.
That's my letterbox.
Wait, what was it?
She picked it up and rolled
That
around.
was a 4.
It was
Yeah.
4.
4. All right. Yeah, you don't really recognize.
Plus your, I mean, it doesn't matter, but
I don't have one.
No sense
you
at
don't have a
all.
plus to your. I have a +2 to Arcana, but I think I already looked at it.
No,
Oh,
Investigation.
yeah. It was investigation, yeah.
yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, you don't really recognize this. You've never seen anything like it before. It's just you just see a black metal cube in a pouch.
Does anyone have gloves on? And can handle the cube?
I think you do.
As I
Right?
say, don't
Can I
you?
hold it? Can I just pick this cube up, like with the gloves on?
You can.
Oh no.
Mac, what do you think?
No, don't
He's
touch
been
this
carrying it
guy.
around in a sack.
I zip it back up and put it back around my belt loop.
Okay. Do you try to reach for it, or you just let it?
No,
sit?
no, let it go.
Okay.
I'm trying to earn. Mac doesn't like me. I'm trying to be buddy with him.
He doesn't trust you.
Yeah.
He doesn't trust anyone.
All right,
That's why I keep going. What do you think, Mac?
All right. So
So we're at the library now.
heading on out to the library.
Okay, I told him.
So we made it. There's no attacks. Alright, I'll wait outside. I'm gonna wait outside. You guys find something.
Okay. As you guys get to the library, you two notice that when you were back at the inn and someone loudly said something about perhaps killing a dog, you noticed a guy with his hood up kind of shift in his seat and move a little closer to you. As you enter in the library, you see he's actually sitting on a bench across the street from the library.
This is the same guy that took the boy.
It's the same cloak, but not the same man.
Oh,
It's the same dark brown cloak.
That's
The other
with
brother?
Errol.
And so sorry. So Kira and Sonather overheard this man saying he.
No, you just noticed. Like, you said something about killing a dog.
Oh.
And at that moment, you saw someone shift in their seat and move closer to you. That person who shifted in his seat, you now see
is in the
outside the
library.
library. He's on the street sitting on a bench facing you as you're entering this library.
Interesting. And he was in the inn.
Yeah. So you think that this guy followed you. Or this is just a weird coincidence. But
And
you
somehow
notice
got
this.
there before us, right?
You
He's
don't know.
outside
It's
the
probably
library.
around the same time.
Right.
You feel like it might be a coincidence, or maybe he just followed you. You don't know, but you notice the same guy.
And only Kira and I noticed it.
You gonna tell us?
Are you gonna tell them?
Yeah. If there's someone following us, I think everyone should know.
You tell them then. I'm just going to keep an eye on the man while Kira discloses the information.
Yeah.
He's packing a pipe, lights it with a match. He's
So I
just
relayed that to
sitting
the
there.
group.
Hood is kind of over his eyes. Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm gonna. You say what? You say what? To us?
Yeah, I just said that I would relay that to the group.
okay. Do you
That there's someone following us.
okay? No, that you believe he's following
Yeah.
you.
Mhm.
Okay. Go ahead. Sorry. Do you guys?
I was gonna say, should we ask him why he's following us?
I was. I was.
Should we approach him?
Let's approach him.
Wait. Can I roll for knowledge or something?
Oh, you want to get
Yeah,
this guy's
maybe
vibe?
I recognize what he's wearing as like something that I've seen before, and I know what it is.
Sure, make a
Just like maybe I know something.
yeah.
Just like a knowledge. Is that a thing?
Make an intelligence check.
Alright, that's
Guidance.
Yeah, you can roll a d4.
so.
It was good
This is really
timing.
So 11 on the 20, and I have a +1, so that's 12. And then you said guidance
Yeah.
with a 4. 15.
15.
Yeah.
You notice this guy is dressed pretty much just like the guy who escorted Errol Errol out of the inn. Like same kind of pants, same kind of shoes. You get the idea that he's like lower class, doesn't have much money. His shoes are really old. He's probably had them since he was a teenager. His cloak is also really old. But you don't notice anything like if he belongs to any organization or anything like that.
Can we see his face?
You can only see from like his nose down. He's a human male. No wrinkles, like
I
nice
tell everybody.
skin,
I tell everybody.
white skin.
This guy.
Like no wrinkles or anything.
No facial hair or anything.
He's got a thick black beard. Actually, it's close, but like it grows in thick. And he looks probably like a pretty young man, maybe 20s.
Okay.
Did we decide against approaching him?
Well, I told you all to wait. You were gonna do it.
I say, "Oi, you following us, mate?"
He stands up and just starts walking away.
Okay. Do we follow him?
Well, I would.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, she's got to go inside and
Wait.
read the books.
Well, so
That's why we're here.
So
So if I'm outside, I'll go follow him.
that's fine.
I was gonna say
You
I
should
looked-
figure out what this cube is because you're the only one who knows. Or wait, it's you. Sorry,
the two
I'm
of
not
you.
sure who's gonna do it.
who's stealthier of the two of you.
I am very stealthy.
I am.
+6.
I want one of you to follow him and not be caught.
+3. So it's him. It's really he's the most.
All right, I'll follow after him
Mac, just keep an eye on him.
sneakily.
Sneakily.
Yeah.
If it gets hairy, just don't follow him anymore. But you know, we'll be in the library for a bit.
Make a stealth check.
Okay. 23.
Okay.
It's good.
So you're following him. He dips down. He walks down a narrower street off the main road. You follow him. You kind of hide behind the corner, and he's maybe 45, 50 feet ahead of you. And he turns and looks at you, and he bolts. And he jumps over a wooden fence into an alleyway.
Okay.
And he went alone, right? Mac went alone.
I follow
Yeah?
and
Jump.
attempt to jump down after him.
Okay. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Jeez, here we go.
23.
23. Okay. He, as you jump over the fence, he grabs your waist, but you break free, and he is going to. Oh, no, he doesn't hit. He pulls out a dagger
Shit.
and goes for your abdomen, but misses.
Okay. I unsheath my rapier.
Okay. It's your turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I say, who are you?
Okay. He's going to lunge at you. Oh, sorry. Let me get. I thought it was on top. Does a 12 hit?
Negative.
Negative. Okay. He takes another lunge at you with his dagger, and just misses. You dodge out of the way, and he doesn't seem interested in talking.
All right.
And he's going to. No, he's going to stand his ground. Actually, he's
All right. I attempt to stab him
okay.
with my rapier.
Make an attack roll.
Oh
That's 3 17s in a row. 23.
Okay, yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. 10.
10? Okay. So yeah, you stab him right in the abdomen, and he's leaky. He is
Okay.
messed up, and he is going to just run for it now. So he's going to be 60 feet away, but you get an attack of opportunity as he runs away from you. So make another attack roll.
14.
You hit him again. Roll for
Okay.
damage.
11.
Okay. Are you trying to kill him or knock him out?
I don't want to kill him if I
Okay.
can avoid it.
All right. So as he's leaving, you just hit him in the back of the head with your sword, and he's unconscious on the ground now in the alley, just bleeding from his abdomen.
All right, I bandage him up
Okay.
so he stops bleeding, and I throw him over my shoulder. Well, actually, I'm a halfling, so I grab him by the arm and just drag him back to everybody else,
Okay.
like sneakily in the street.
Sneakily
Like,
in the
so
street.
no one can see me.
Okay.
Lord.
Back alleys, you know.
So are you going back to the library with this guy?
I'm gonna go like outside the library by
Like-
the bushes and be like, "Hey guys."
Right, to
like-
the back side of the
yeah,
library.
yeah.
Because they didn't go far, right? They went behind the
Yeah,
library and then
right.
like over
Like
a
probably like
fence.
3 blocks of
Right.
chasing.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like
Yeah.
two blocks, something like that. So yeah. Well, you do have to cross a main road. So make a stealth check with disadvantage because you've got a guy draped over your shoulder, or you're dragging him.
13. It's a strength check or a
Stealth check.
Stealth check. 19.
19. Okay.
But what does it mean with disadvantage?
He's got to roll twice and take
Oh,
the
yeah,
lower number.
that's true.
Oh.
Sorry. Natural 20.
Oh, okay.
Wasted.
Yeah.
No, it's good. It's good. Save
It's
you.
really good. Yeah.
So
You had the best you could do right there.
No, that's
you know,
disadvantage.
like Weekend at Bernie's, you puppeteer this guy across the street, and and then you just kind of like hunker down in the bushes, and you feel pretty confident that nobody saw you do it.
All right. And then
So he's right next to the library,
Yeah, he's out in the hedgerow in front of the library.
waiting for us to come out.
Yep.
I definitely see him, right? Because I have to. I'm outside.
You're outside. Make a perception check. Like, were you looking around after he?
Yeah,
ran off?
I'm like wondering where Mac went. I let him go, and I was like, all right, but I'm outside. 13
Yeah.
plus perception. 0.
Okay, so yeah, you actually don't notice him.
okay. Well, I'm going to go over to Muck and be like, "Oi, this guy tried to stab me.
What guy?
I knocked him out. Come here.
Coming.
Let's talk to this bloke."
All right.
I come over.
Wait,
and
he's come too?
Not
the
yet.
guy's outside. The guy's out cold. What the fuck do you
Yeah.
want me to do, Mac?
Well, we got to do something.
I slapped the guy
Slap the guy.
in the head.
Make a strength check.
Slap him in the head.
Yeah, open palm.
7.
It's a 7, and my strength is it's 6.
6. Okay. It takes you a few minutes to wake this guy up. He doesn't come to at first, but if you just keep shaking him, keep hitting him, it'll take like 2 to 3 minutes.
Okay.
But you are making a lot of noise doing it. And nobody seems to care.
Sweet. So,
Does he wake up?
He does finally wake up. Yeah.
who are you?
He just is kind of confused, looking around, and he tries to make a run for it.
Oh my god.
He's on the ground.
He sits up, and he stands up and,
He's like
tries to bolt.
super weak.
Yep. He's not gonna. I mean,
I try to
his chances of success are not that
I
high.
make a grab at him and try to grab him and then hope that like we can tie him up if Muck has some rope or something.
All right, make an athletics check.
Natural 20, 23.
Nice. Yep. Without issue, you grab this guy, you hog tie him, and now
I give
he's.
him my rope.
Oh,
Yeah, my rope was technically cut because it was on Sonny's arms and legs.
did you cut it? I thought you
I
just.
cut
Oh,
the
you
rope
cut the rope.
off. Yeah.
I mean, it's now just 2 pieces of 25-foot
All right,
rope.
sure, yeah.
It's
I
not that
tie
big a
up,
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's just tied up, probably sitting on the lawn behind the bush or something. All right.
Stop trying to run away.
Yeah, he just sits there. He kind of gives up and is just kind of looking around.
Who are you? What do you want with us?
You got something that doesn't belong to you.
And what might that be?
You found something. I want it. You know what it is. Just give it to me.
I look back at Muck.
I look forward at you.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Mac, I never knew anything.
I roll my eyes.
But if there's anything I do know, it's that we gotta figure out who this guy is.
All right.
Before
Can I search his person and see if he has anything identifying on him?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
12.
12? Okay, yeah, you pat him down. You don't find much except a few coins and the knife that he attempted to
Yeah.
stab you with. He, around his neck, he actually has a necklace that is just a couple of teeth hanging from it. And on his forearm is a scar that looks like was cut into him like a tattoo, but with like a blade. And it's two crescent moons with a sun in the middle and a sword going through
No fucking way.
the two moons and the sun,
Okay.
cut into his forearm.
All right. At this point,
I don't know.
can I try to get Kira and Sunny and Marigold and be like, yo, we gotta like look at this?
Yeah, they're probably at this point like just searching around for books. I probably haven't found anything yet. Just been a couple of minutes, so they're just probably pretty close to the door, maybe 20 feet from the door, but in the library proper.
Okay, I like motion at Marigold and try to get her to notice me, and then get everybody to come over and talk to me.
Sorry, so we were
Okay.
just outside the library? Or were we in the
Well,
library?
did you guys go in? I mean,
I thought we did go in.
I kind of
I
thought
thought
you
so.
went in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought we did.
Yeah. So do you just like wave or say
Yeah,
yell?
I'm like, get over here.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. Are you trying to like be quiet because the
Yeah,
library?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
all right. Yeah. All you guys make perception checks. This. I don't know. I don't know how to play this one.
Oh no, natural one.
Same.
Damn.
Really?
Same.
But I got a 3.
Oh Jesus.
Okay. Well.
But you said, oh wait, I said deception. You said perception?
perception. Yeah.
Oh, that's much different. 13.
13?
6
Oh,
total
okay.
for me, but natural one.
All right. Yeah. Sonny's like notices that Mac is calling
Alright.
you guys over.
Does she get everybody else together?
Yeah, I guess so. Right? Would you just corral them out?
Guys, Mac wants something. We gotta get out of here.
All right.
So yeah, you're all at the
So
steps now. In the
I
library.
explain what happened to everybody,
Okay.
and then I show them all the scar.
I'm unable to speak. I'm like speechless. And I reach into my pack and I pull this out. And this is what I see, right?
That's exactly what you see.
And I'm just speechless right now.
I see that Kira can't find words, and I take the bark out of her hand, and I look at everyone and say, this is the reason that Kira and I are going east. Well, different reasons for both of us, but I had this symbol burned into my brain by the man that gave me this hammer, and I show them my hammer, and I don't know anything about it. This is the first time I've seen it since I met Kira, and Kira was the first time I've seen it since he gave me the vision.
Do either of you know what this means?
We don't. That's why we're going east.
I take my hammer out.
Saying-
I take my hammer out and then immediately just like hit him in the face with the butt of it, and ask him. You know, I demand he tells me what he knows about that symbol.
Okay. Make an intimidation check.
11.
11. He's frightened. He's taken aback, and he's like, "Look, I don't know too much about it. All right. My dad cut this into my arm when we were kids. It's just some shit he's into, man. I don't really want to talk about any of this stuff."
Was it like a religious thing or?
Yeah, about something like that.
Something like that.
I don't think I'm gonna tell you any more than that.
Do I see the teeth on his necklace?
Yeah, I guess you can just see there's 2 teeth hanging from a leather strip.
What kind of teeth are they?
Make a nature check.
I want to punch him in the face.
Yeah.
And I want to like demand him to tell me more.
All right,
This is interesting.
make an attack roll.
11.
I'm gonna kill this guy by beating him.
They look like some kind of canine teeth. Like maybe a dog, maybe a wolf, maybe a fox. You're not totally sure.
19.
19? Okay, yeah. So
That's actually not that bad.
are you trying to, like-
I don't have much.
I just want to like.
you're just trying to scare him, or you're trying to do
I'm
damage to
trying to
him?
intimidate him to tell me more about this symbol
Okay.
and this religion, this whatever.
Yeah. Make an intimidation check. But I'll take the fact that you hit him into account.
9.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to care. He just laughs and he spits blood out of his mouth and just shakes his head as he's smiling. He doesn't seem too fazed by the violence anymore.
Damn.
Seems like he's used to violence.
Well,
I know nothing about this symbol.
It's at this time you see he's starting to have like a seizure. He falls on his back and his eyes go bloodshot and his nose starts bleeding and he's convulsing on the ground and his eyes roll to the back of his
oh
head.
shit.
Did he just kill himself?
And after a moment, he stops breathing.
This is the guy that we attacked.
Is he dead, like gone now?
Make medicine check.
Well, I want to see if we could heal him to see if we can get him. No, 2.
2? I mean, he's not breathing.
Yeah.
You assume he's dead, yeah.
Okay.
And he's got blood all over his face now.
We
I try to wipe it up with a napkin, and I say, "God damn it! Come back!"
does it work?
No.
All right.
I'm pissed. Like, I
Yeah.
Do we have any way of like trying to figure out where he came from?
I mean, you could make an insight check. Make or a history check.
4.
4.
Yeah.
You look around for like identifying marks other than that, what was cut into him and the teeth on his necklace, footprints. I mean, all you know is that he followed you there from the inn. You don't really have any idea of like beyond that how to track his movements.
Well, if he had the same cloak as, what's his name? That took Errol.
Mikhail Durham.
Maybe we inquire about him.
I was gonna say, maybe we should go back and ask Detlef where Mikhail would reside, because he had the same kind of attire as this chump. But I do need to know, do we leave this body here? Or do we report this to a guard and say he attacked us?
We shove it under the bushes and
Yeah.
get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we're murderers.
So whoever
Attacked
is
us first.
participating in this hiding of the body, make stealth checks for me.
Oh god. Natural 20, 26.
Nice.
Okay.
Do we all need to still do it?
No.
Matt carries the body in a swift motion.
Yep. Just deftly dig a bit around the bush. You put him in there. You just this is like a
Done this before.
pretty well hidden body.
Wow.
Put some branches over him and
Alright.
looks pretty good.
I give
You pull out a hacksaw. No, I'm kidding.
I give Mac a look like
right.
So
Well,
we're going back to the Rolling Green.
Yeah,
Ledge.
I want to ask Detlef.
all right,
All right.
let's go.
So walking on back. All right. Yep, you make it on back to the Rolling Green Lodge. Detlef is still there, serving and preparing food and whatnot.
On the way back, do you explain to the group why that symbol meant anything to you, or are you just kind of hiding that? Or
If anyone asks me, maybe, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna voluntarily give that information yet.
okay, sure. So we get back to the thing.
All right. Yeah, still pretty busy. Lots of people around.
Really? Do we see any
Probably
people
about
around?
like 3:30 now.
Okay. Do we see any people around wearing the same attire as the guy we just killed?
You see some people wearing cloaks, like dark green and brown cloaks. People wearing clothes that they would wear working out in the fields. It's pretty common what they're that sort of thing, but the exact dark brown that Mac would have noticed, he doesn't see it. Not here. That Mac or Muck would have seen.
I'll just sit up at the bar, try and get Detlef's attention.
All right. Yeah, he notices you right away.
Yeah. Hey man, the kid that was in here crying before because Allison and his girlfriend didn't go with him to the theater area or whatever they were gonna do.
I roll my hat.
Dude, there was a guy that came in and just grabbed him. He's wearing a cloak. You know, you told us about the Durham boys, right?
Yeah.
Where's this Mikhail Durham? Where can I find him?
Oh, you can find them over at on Wheat Street.
Wheat Street.
Wheat
Yep.
Street.
All right, Wheat Street. And where are we gonna find him on Wheat Street? Do they live there?
Yeah, they live there. They live there with their father, Sam. They spend most of their time there.
And Sam Durham's the reason that you don't hang out with the Durhams, right? He's the bad guy here. He's the father that raised him poorly.
He's a pretty nasty man.
Why is he nasty?
Well, rumors have it, when they were kids, he used to lock them up in the attic for days on end. Wouldn't let them out. Wouldn't let them eat. Wouldn't let them go to the bathroom. He was just a nasty, abusive man. He just treated them like shit. And when they were boys, they were already getting arrested for all sorts of tomfoolery by the time they were 9, 10 years old.
Sure.
Yeah, it's just a nasty family.
Do I know where Wheat Street is?
Yeah, you do. It's like a poor neighborhood in the Sheaf Borough. It's not very far away from Militia HQ. But yeah, you know exactly how to get there. You're pretty familiar with that area, being around the HQ a few times now. It's just where would that be? Like just to the northish of where you're at? Not far, right? If I remember correctly.
So I'm gonna thank Detlef and slide him 5 silver and ask the group if they want to head to Wheat Street.
All
I
right.
want
Sounds
to-
good to me.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well,
Harvest Road.
I don't know.
Harvest Road, it's not
Harvest
Wheat Street.
Road, yeah.
I don't know if I want to go to
Not
Wheat
that-
Street.
Okay.
Colloquially called Wheat Street.
Colloquially called Wheat Street.
They're the locals. You know.
Yeah,
Why don't we hear from Kira?
What did I say? 5 silver for Detlef?
I believe so, yes.
Why don't we hear from Kira real quick what this symbol's all about before we go? Give me a little bit of inspiration. What is this thing? I feel nothing about this.
So this symbol it appeared in the sky on fire over a town where I came from. And it rained fire down on the town and killed everyone in it.
What?
So, trying to find these assholes, who they are. This symbol was also tattooed on the person that gave me away when I was a kid. So I'm trying to find out more information about this.
What do you mean gave you away?
I guess I should tell you guys this too, since we're all going to be traveling together. those robots that we beat up, I found some cogs and sprockets, right? I recognize those. I actually made those.
Made those?
What?
I built those most of my life.
What?
And the woman who gave me away, I'm assuming, gave me to some slavers, whoever these people are, but she had that tattoo on her. And for most of my life, I built those cogs and sprockets, not knowing exactly what I was building.
When you were a slave?
So, trying to find any information I can about this.
Damn.
Okay.
In which case, Wheat Street?
Wheat Street.
Formerly known as Harvest
Harvest
Road.
Road, here we go.
All right. Yeah, you guys show up there, and it's a lot of like older houses, and some of them are pretty much in a state of disrepair. And they're like 4-story apartments, and then like 1-story small houses, and the street's very wide. You don't exactly know where the Durhams live, but you could look around or just attempt to find it. But all the houses here look pretty shitty, so there's none that really stand out. So make whoever wants to look for this house can make a perception check.
I'll do it.
Sure. Why not?
10.
Dirty 20.
12.
16.
16. All right. It takes you a while just kind of walking around. You ask a couple people about the Durhams, but nobody wants to answer. You do eventually pass by a house that just smells awful.
Oh boy.
There's just a reeking coming from inside this house. And the door is open. And you just think that the smell is just so weird and off-putting, and it makes you think about how the kids are locked in the attic on days on end. So you think, oh, maybe it's just not a very clean house, if you know what I mean. And that one takes your notice.
Are there windows?
There are windows, and they are boarded up from the inside.
Oh, shit.
Is there like any like spaces underneath the door or anything like that?
Well, you said the door's open.
Yeah, the door's
Oh, the
open a
door's
crack.
open. Okay.
Yeah, and there's
Alright.
probably like a few inches of space beneath because it's just like a wooden door. It's not like a sealed tight door or anything. It's a pretty crappy open door. And it's kind of, from the crack that you can see, it's pretty dark in there.
So I'm like, I think this must be the place. And like, point to the house.
Okay.
And everyone, do they acknowledge that they agree?
Yeah.
I mean,
It smells like what?
it smells like garbage, urine, feces. It's
Okay,
a
yeah.
nasty house.
That definitely smells like a Durham
Old food.
a Durham joint if I heard about one. So let's head over there and see what's good.
All right. So yeah, you're right in front of the house. Like, you guys want to go in? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think before we walk in, I'm gonna just knock on the open door. Hey, hello, is anyone there?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you don't hear anything. Nobody answers. Nobody comes to the door. It seems
go
like
in.
there's no one in. All right. And when you get in there, it's really dark. It's just super musty. The floors are just, there's clutter and garbage around, and plates with old food on the tables that look like they've been there for months. There's just kind of just crap around the first floor, and you just see a flight of stairs off in the far corner. And it's just like a mess. This house is just, there's fire ash just all over, spilling out of the fireplace. Doesn't look like the fireplace has been used in months. It's just a crappy place with a staircase at the far side.
This place makes me want to take a piss. So,
Well, we'll make it smell any better.
be right back.
So Muck just goes off into the corner.
Yeah, wow. Mark in
I
his territory.
look over at the stairs and see if I can look up the stairs and see what's there.
All right, make a perception check.
5.
5. All right, it's really dark up there.
Okay.
You can't make out too much.
What? Okay.
Wooden stairs that just go
I
up to a
point
second
and I'm
floor.
like, what do you guys think is up here?
This is like a 2-story building tops, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
That's
from
the top floor.
outside looking in, it looked like there was a top and an attic.
Yeah. Okay.
Or like a second floor and an attic.
Sure.
I guess I'll send Shadow upstairs.
Okay.
See if he gets.
I was gonna say, so I have 2 cantrips.
Oh.
One is minor illusion, and the other one is that prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Which one of those can I make like a floating light so we can see?
Prestidigitation.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, can you do it?
How that
I mean,
mostly like makes.
you might be able to make a dim light with minor illusion.
Yeah.
Okay, can I do like a floating orb that gives off light so we can move with it?
I think you have to put it in a spot.
Yeah.
I don't think it can move.
But like, we could just go without light.
Fine. Okay. Just trying to get creative. Alright, never mind.
All right. So do you then send Shadow instead?
And I'll send Daisy too.
Okay. So they just clamber up the wooden steps, and you guys are just kind of like hanging out and like listening for them, like what they do down at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
Okay. You can hear them sniffing around, or you can hear Shadow sniffing around. He's got a larger nose and a louder breathing. And you just kind of hear him, and starts scratching at like a wood surface.
Okay. So I don't know. You guys want to head up? I think you found something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm back, everybody. Sorry about that.
So you go up and it's really dark, but you can see some sunlight cracking through. These windows in this hallway are still like boarded up, but there's some sunlight coming through, and you see like 3 wooden doors, and 2 of them are open, but the one in the middle is shut, and that's the one that Shadow's scratching at.
Just to answer your question, minor illusion cannot make a light or a sound or anything like that. Prestidigitation can, but it is stationary. It's going to be like one area. Cool. That's it. Yeah.
Okay. Can we try to take the boards off some of the windows so we can get some light in?
Sure. Make a strength check.
Can I also just look around to see if there's any of these symbols anywhere, like on a book and on the wall? I don't know, somewhere, anywhere.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Wait, where's my strength? 9.
9. All right. It takes you a while. It takes you like 8 minutes, but you managed to pry a couple boards off, and now you can see a little more clearly.
Okay.
14.
14? Okay. You don't see any of those symbols in the hallway. You try to peek under the door that Shadow's scratching at, and you think you might see something carved on a floor under the bed, but you don't really know. But it looks like someone took a knife to the floor underneath the bed that's in this
Behind the
room.
door.
Behind the door. Yeah, the door's like, again, big gap, just crappy doors. And you might be able to see someone like took a knife to the floor at some point.
Have we knocked on the door to see if anyone answers?
No, but Shadow had been scratching at for a minute, and nobody came.
And
And what did you do? Did you grab a floorboard off a door board?
I pulled the boards off the windows to get light in
Got it.
so we could see.
can I listen and see if I hear anything behind the door?
Yeah, make another perception check.
17.
17? Yep, you put your ear up to the door and...
Guys, I hear breathing behind this door. Creepy breathing.
Just sounds like someone is maybe asleep. You don't know. But there's someone breathing.
Is the door
Very relaxedly.
Shadow's scratching it, so it's locked, right? It's closed. It's not opening.
Well, it's closed.
It's closed.
Yeah, I mean, you could check if it's locked. Or...
Can I knock to see if I can get the person to wake up?
Sure. Yeah, you knock at the door and 30 seconds go by. Nothing. Nobody wakes up.
I'm gonna open the door, but not walk through it. Just quietly open the door. And
As you try to open it, it is locked.
it's locked.
Can I just try and kick it down? Just look at it, because
Sure.
I'm just so, like, I don't know, angry.
Yeah, make an athletics check.
Okay.
Wow.
Or strength. Either
You're
one.
gonna turn all primal barbarian before I do?
7.
7.
Your orc's coming out.
Boom! You just put your foot in it, and it cracks a little, but nothing.
Damn it.
It's a little bit cracked.
So you tried to kick it down and it didn't budge.
I can shoot the lock.
Okay.
Shoot it.
You want to shoot it?
Yeah, sure. Boing!
Make an attack roll with your gun.
Oh wow. Does he still have to with a boing that? Like,
19.
With
Boy, that's
advantage.
strong.
19. Yeah, you shoot the doorknob and by around the doorknob and just blow a big hole in it, and you're confident that the lock is not attached anymore.
And I kick it open.
Kick it open. All right, you make an athletics check for me.
10.
10. Okay, you manage to kick it, but it kind of just splinters in half, and you realize that there's also a chain on the inside of the door, holding the door closed.
Oh, shit.
so the top half is
Just kind of bent
crooked?
in now, yeah. And it's like just cracked down the middle.
I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon in the crack of the door, which is just a larger, more metallic sheen version of my actual hammer, which is amazing. And it's like an amber kind of, it does make everything a little bit more brighter, but it's not like lighting it up or anything. I'm gonna pop it through that crack and just swing it down to the door to just get that fucker open.
Okay.
Yeah. So first off, spiritual weapon. That's a
So you're doing this with spiritual weapons?
second level. Wait. Yeah, it's a second level spell. Yeah. So I'm gonna cast that, and then do I have to roll for attack?
Yes.
Okay. And then what do I add?
Roll for damage. Or well, I mean, would you?
Oh yeah, I just attack. It's 8.
Yeah.
An 8. Okay, so yeah, it takes you a few hits. You just keep working at it. It takes you like a minute and a half, but you can clear away some of this door with your spiritual weapon, and you can get in the room now. But
Awesome.
it takes you a minute to get in.
Great. It's open.
Dark, do we see inside?
It is very dark in here. It's not pitch black, but like the window is boarded up, but a little bit better. You also see two chains in front of the boarded up windows, and you see an old man lying on a bed, and his hands and ankles are cuffed to the bedposts,
Oh, shit.
and it just reeks in here.
And he's alive.
He's breathing. Yeah, you hear him and see his chest rising and falling, but he seems to just be knocked out, unconscious. He's just like asleep, dead asleep.
And I saw this symbol that was carved under the bed.
You want to check under the bed?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you look under the bed, and it's not quite the symbol. It's part of it. It's the sword of the symbol. It's like a similar sword. It has that little eyeball on the pommel. But around it are just strange, like, runes or something. Do you read Abyssal or speak Abyssal?
No.
Oh, I don't. No, I'm just
I
funny.
don't.
Does
Wait, don't
anybody?
you?
Common and primordial.
Primordial. Fuck.
Yeah, none of you recognize these runes, but they're carved. It's pretty large in a circle. So like the sword will be carved like this long under the whole bed, and then just like a circle of strange runes around it. Yes, and it's pretty big underneath.
Wait a minute. So it's that symbol with the runes around it?
Yeah.
Do I recognize the old man?
No.
Okay.
No, you don't.
Is there anything else in this room besides the guy on the bed?
There's like, what's it called? Like a wardrobe, like a closet, like a standing closet, and
Can
it's
I s-
closed.
Can I search it?
Yeah, sure.
If there's anything inside.
Yeah. You open it up and make an investigation check.
Is that ever? Can I?
Natural 20
Whoa.
or 22.
22. Okay.
What happens?
So yeah, when you open it up, you see a couple of severed dog ears on the floor of this wardrobe, and a mask that is made out of corn husks, and it looks very, very old. You see a dagger with a weird curvy kind of blade, and black old leather wrapped around the handle. Now it looks, again, very, very old. And just one set of clothes. It's just a black robe.
I think we found the guy who.
I'll take that dagger. That's nice.
Okay, so you just pocket the dagger. You can say that you've got a ritual dagger in your inventory.
Sweet.
There's nothing special about it. It's just a regular old dagger.
Is the man conscious? Or no, he's sleeping.
He's sleeping. Yeah, he is unconscious.
Does he have like clothes on, or is he just naked?
He just has a loincloth on. He's practically
Okay.
naked.
I was
Yeah.
gonna search him, but
What's holding him? Just rope or what?
No, these are metal and chain link cuffs.
Should we try to wake him up?
I was gonna say, can
yeah,
we try to
let's
wake
try
him?
and wake him up.
All right, how are you trying to wake him up?
I take my spiritual weapon and slam it on one of the cuffs on the bed and see if it will break, and also wake him up.
Okay, make an attack roll.
I don't know why we should have done that. What if he's dangerous?
11.
He's old.
The hammer comes down on to the cuffs, but it seems to just stop dead. Like it just slams into it and just doesn't do anything. It doesn't shake the bed. It doesn't hurt the old man. It seems to just like
Does he
hit the
stir?
metal, but doesn't. No, there's no vibration,
What the
no shock or
fuck?
anything. Just hits the metal.
Can I try to kick the like base of the bed where the mattress sits?
Yeah, sure.
Just like kick it repeatedly to see if I could get him to wake up.
Yeah, so you just start kicking it, and the bed's shaking, and he's dead asleep.
Can you move the bed? Can I move the bed?
Yeah, make a strength check or an athletics check.
Natural 20.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Oh.
you can easily just kind of drag this thing wherever you need to.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if like. the
Yeah, it can
symbol was-
picks right up.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's just on metal post legs. It's not attached to the floor. It's just sitting on top of it, and you could just move it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And there's nothing underneath the bed other than this symbol with the runes.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can make another investigation check if you'd like, but I just going off the one from the armoire, like you carefully look around, and yeah, you don't see anything other than just the wood floor with the carving on it. You do see stains all over the floor, though. Just old stains, some maybe not so old. Just the floor is just filthy.
When Kira moves the bed and I see the symbol on the floor, I just want to like unhinge my hammer from my back and hold it in my hand and walk up to the symbol and see if I feel or see anything different about my hammer.
Yeah, your hammer actually, like a magnet, leaves your hand and sticks right in the middle of the symbol. Hammerhead down, handle up, just boom, right on the floor, right in the center on this sword.
Holy shit. Okay. I mean, I can pick it up again.
Yeah.
Okay. It's just like when I went to go seek it, whatever, it was like,
Yeah.
all right.
You think should we destroy the symbol? Do you think that would do anything?
Is
Wait.
it like, is there like a trap door? Like, can we lift it? Or is it just.
No, it's a solid floor. Yeah. I mean, you can kind of see the downstairs, like between the spaces and the floorboards and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, there's no like trapdoor or anything.
Should we try to break open the floor to see what is down there
Maybe,
that
yeah.
attracted your hammer?
Sure.
I don't know if there's anything tangible below here, so much as an energy, but I'm all about checking.
Well, you know, it's just the downstairs where you came from.
Right, yeah,
It's
yeah,
just
right.
that room. It's not another room or a basement or any secret thing. Like you can just see the dirty table that you saw on the right
Right.
side by the staircase. It's just the downstairs that you guys are already at.
Okay.
So everyone's here, right? Everyone is in this room. Mm-hmm. Okay. Once the hammer leaves my hands and pops up on the symbol, I kind of want to just like, I kind of just like put my head in my hands and like pick up my hammer back up and say, all right, well, I don't even know if you know this yet, but I met you, and you had this symbol, and you told me about the people dying with the fire in the sky. That definitely made me think that maybe whatever this symbol is not very good. And I could tell the weird ritual knife with the symbol in the, under the bed with the scary shit. Maybe this is not a good symbol at all, but the man that gave me this hammer saved my life. And when he died, touched my forehead, and I saw that symbol clearer than anything I've ever seen in my life. And I never knew if it was good or bad, or if he was seeking it, or if he was it, or whatever it was. But he gave me a title of a man, and I sought him out, and didn't learn much more about that symbol. Just a little bit more about this hammer. And I don't know if this symbol has anything to do with the god that I worship that gives me the power with this hammer. So from what I gather from you, it's a bad symbol, but I don't actually know that. I'm looking for answers for what this is.
Mm-hmm. Same. I mean, I think it's evil, but...
I tend to think the evidence points that way, but that alarms me considering I don't know anything about it.
Have you seen your hammer do that before?
I've seen it do many things like that. I was able to heal people my whole life, but I was never able to really tap into that power until I got this hammer. It's pushed me closer to things. It's pulled me away from things when it's on my back. It's done things like that. It rarely moves upon its own, here and there. When I found out that elderly man, it was, wild, spinning around and shit. But no, it's never just popped out of my hands and said, "Oh, I'm here now."
Okay.
Do I feel? Is it different in any way? Is it just kind of my hammer?
It feels like heavier. It
Interesting.
feels like maybe a few pounds heavier.
Do any of us feel any different?
You feel a little ill at ease. Like this place has a weird atmosphere that kind of just makes you uncomfortable. Not just from the obvious reasons, but like there's almost a paranormal reason why it feels like electrical in here,
This guy's still sleeping, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing here, but... Mock, can I see that knife really quick?
Sure.
Alright, I want to take the knife. I want to try and complete the symbol on
Yeah?
the floor.
Okay.
I don't know what it's going to do, but I want to see...
Is it not complete?
Well, it doesn't have the two moons or the sun. It's just the sword and some runes.
Ah.
So I want to try and carve that in.
Okay.
Oh
So,
my god.
See what happens.
End of campaign 1 right now.
all right. So as you
We're all gonna explode.
get down on your hands and knees and you put your hand to steady yourself, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh, fuck. Charisma. Where's my charisma?
You don't have any.
I don't.
It's a
Oh,
in the
yeah,
saves,
yeah.
charisma saving.
No, you literally don't have any.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 19.
19?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you feel like lightheaded. You get tunnel vision real quick, and you feel like you're almost about to pass out. But you catch yourself. You take a deep breath, and you're all right.
You did this with the original knife?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just start carving.
I start carve. Yeah.
All right. Make a performance check for me.
Oh no.
Ruh-roh. 2.
2.
Oh,
Okay. So trying to carve a curved moon, you just kind of make a straight line. It looks pretty bad, and at this point, you hear, and
Oh my god.
the man is convulsing and seizing, and you see burst out of him this strange, ghostly form of just a giant mouth, like a spectral just mouth with fangs and just wispy purpley black and green energy oozing out of it, and it's just floating over him, and it lunges toward you.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Sorry, where am I here? Does 12 hit?
No.
No? Okay. So it lunges toward you, but you instinctively duck under it, and there's this just big mouth floating at you, and I need you all to roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Are we gonna use this board here?
I think so.
I'm in this
Alright.
board here.
I couldn't get my mini for this guy.
Would now be a good time to run to the restroom if
Yeah,
I
sure.
had to use the
Sure,
restroom?
sure.
I rolled a 9 for initiative.
Natural 20.
Wow, for your initiative? Damn, Marigold's got blood in her eye.
Right, so 8, right?
Plus
Because you have
2.
-1 for initiative.
22.
So you have 8. -1 to initiative.
5 for initiative for me.
Where do you see that?
Okay.
By your armor class. Initiative.
Why do you gotta point that out?
Okay.
Why couldn't it have just been like a higher?
What was yours in total?
22.
22.
Damn.
And okay, so
15.
15.
What?
You just add the initiative to it, right?
What was yours?
I got an 11.
11.
And his is 8.
And yours was a 5.
Yeah. You just add the plus initiative, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh no. What the? Oh, Sonny, Jesus, I couldn't think of a damn name. Okay. So,
Are we all about to die?
all ye who are about to die.
You gonna get that battle music going?
Oh, good call.
Salute you.
Yes, we salute you who are about to die. Oh God, how do
Everyone's up there.
All right.
That was so cool.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh. Okay. Oh crap, I gotta get Brendan to look at that again. I didn't take note of where it was. Alright, so you were, by the bed, and this guy took his lunge at you. The door was here. And where do you think you guys were in the room here? So this is the hallway out here, and this is the room that you're in.
Well, I think I was the. Oh no, I went up the stairs. All right, I'll be like, I was over here.
Okay.
I'll be next to him.
In the doorway or here?
Yeah, there. To his right. To his.
Like that?
No.
Oh,
Like the side of him? Yeah.
okay. Where were you, Marigold?
I'm gonna be in the back corner.
Over here? Mm-hmm. Okay. And we'll put Sunny like here, whacking at the bed. We'll see where she wants to go. But yeah, out. This is just, you got a window. I'll put a little line there. That's the boarded up window. Oh, good call. Does it look good?
Yeah, it could be closer.
Nice. So that's the boarded up window here. There's the bed with the symbol, the door in the hallway. And next time this would be the other room that had the door open, and then the other room here that had the door open.
So this character is the old guy?
Well, this is the thing that came out of the old guy. Yeah. The old guy, I guess I could put him on the map. We can... Well, I don't really have an old guy.
You gave me
Brandon, you
initiative.
wanna look at this one?
Did I miss anything? We didn't start fighting yet?
This camera.
I can see it from here.
Does it look good?
Yeah.
So that's the mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have Shadow out by the door. Or where do you think Shadow would be? Do you think Shadow would have come in with you?
No, I would leave him out there.
Okay. And that's the old man on the bed. So yeah, this is just the window. This is the door in the hallway. And then you have, remember the other two rooms that you guys saw? So that's all you missed. Yeah, so it is Marigold, you're up. It's your turn.
I literally didn't miss anything, right? The mouth didn't say anything, didn't do anything.
Nope, just kind of
We know nothing about it. Just came out, here we are.
Yeah.
You'll
All right.
attack that mouth. Cast a spell on it.
Yeah, I'm going to do magic missile on the mouth.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't need to roll for an attack, do you? It just works.
Yeah.
All right. How does that work? You roll for damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't remember what it is. 1d6, I think. I thought it was this.
No. You gotta look at the spell. Magic missile. I'll look it up.
Yeah, can you, since you have the computer?
Create 3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range. Each dart deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target.
Okay, so I'm gonna do all 3 at the mouth.
All right. So roll for some damage.
This one? Yeah.
Yeah.
1.
One.
But then I get
you-
plus 1.
something. Yeah. Okay. So 2.
And it's 3 missiles, right? So you
Yeah.
can
Yeah,
have
so I get to
3,000.
do 2 more. 2 again.
Okay.
2 again.
All right.
So a total of 6.
Nice. So just lighten this thing up, and as you hit it, you see it's like ethereal form is lighting up in weird ways, and green and purple. You still have your movement if you wanted to move around
Nope,
anywhere.
I'm staying put.
Staying put. Okay. Bonus action or anything? You still got a bonus action.
No,
Okay.
not yet.
It is the freaky monster's turn, and it's going to attack you,
Who's you?
Kira.
Wait, what is the spell attack bonus though?
Well, that's for a regular spell attack that requires you to roll for an attack. But that one didn't require it because it just automatically hits.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So you see this strange ethereal tentacle come out of this thing, and it wraps around your ankle, and it hits you for 7... oh god, I didn't write it down. 7 psychic damage. Sorry. And I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh boy. 11.
11? Okay. You feel kind of weird for a second, but you shake it off. You're fine.
You took how much damage?
7.
Just make sure you... Oh, you're over there. Gotcha.
It's going to stay put, and it is Mac's turn.
Okay.
And then hit like...
I'm going to
Over here, damage.
take a sneak attack from the little back corner I am there, using muck for cover.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to use my pistol and attempt to take a shot at
Take
the
a
mouth
shot.
thing.
All right. Roll for an attack.
I get advantage, right? 'Cause sneak attack. I think so. It's,
Yeah, because it's in melee with someone. Yeah.
yeah. All right. So 22 and 23. 23.
Okay,
Yeah.
that hits. Yeah.
Yeah.
So roll for damage.
Does he move like behind me?
He's fine where he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 14.
Unless he wants to. 14? Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you get 14?
Dex modifiers 4, 1d10, and I rolled a 10.
You'll have some things that can do that, but not magic missile. Do you want to move anywhere?
But you're
No.
shooting, not melee, right?
I took a pistol shot.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Okay.
I'm good staying there.
You good? Kira, you're up.
If I
Oh,
were...
my last action was to hide. Sorry. So
Okay, make a stealth check.
Even on like on the thing that gives me another on cunning action.
That's just escaping from.
Your action is to dash, disengage, or hide as your bonus action.
Yeah, well, you can hide as your
So I
bonus
just
action,
have
but
to
you have
make
to make
a
a stealth check.
stealth check.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's at 11.
11?
Yeah.
Alright, you feel like you might be hidden.
Okay. Alright.
If I were to wild ship into a large beast, how many like tiles would I take up? Would it just be like
Large?
Yeah.
I think you'd be taking up 4 square.
4 squares?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I want to turn into a giant lizard.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna push you in the middle and
Okay.
push this guy back.
Okay.
Daisy doesn't have
What'd you
attack
turn into?
stuff, right?
Sorry.
What beast did you turn into?
A giant lizard.
Giant lizard. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Do I have? I don't think I have any lizards. No.
So we get more hit points.
See what?
So we get more hit points. There's 9 hit
Just-
points.
Remind us that you have a magical effect going on.
Oh, yes.
What else can you do in this turn?
So I use combat wild shape, so I can use. I transformed using my bonus action. So for my action, I hope I can use giant lizard's action and bite him.
Yeah, wait, the transforming was a bonus action?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Combat
Yeah,
wild shape. Yeah.
yeah, good to go.
All right. So I'm gonna bite him.
All right, roll for an attack.
Yeah, I was seeing if you. I have a bite that heals me.
Oh.
You don't. It doesn't work for you.
Okay. 19.
19? That hits. Roll for damage. Does that hit? Yeah, it hits.
Which one's the 8? Which one's 1D? Oh, this one? No, this one's. Oh,
Actually, it's a different thing. There's bite and hungry jaws. Two different things.
10.
10? All right. Yeah, take a chomp on that etheric form, but you do feel some resistance. Like, it is kind of there, and you feel like you did some damage to it.
Okay,
Like,
cool.
yeah, it kind of exists. It's not totally etheric. Sonny, you're up.
Okay, so it was Marigold, Monster, Mac, and then it was Kira, and then me.
Yep, and then Muck is after you.
Great. So the only one of us that has taken damage thus far is Kira, right? And I'm where? Right next
You
to
are
it.
Right next to it, yeah. I mean, I assume that's where you were, because you're like spiritual weapon.
That's cool with me. Yeah. Yeah. No, that works. Right, that's Old Man, that's Monster Man.
Yeah, yep.
Alright.
So is this mouth thing taking damage, or is it just like?
It seems like it is, yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like you're hitting it.
Shot it.
That's a good question to ask because it's like an ethereal thing,
Yeah.
right? The fact that he says it's like kind of there and it has been taking damage, like that's like kind of his hint as a DM, right? I think like that it is. But yeah, like anything that's usually ethereal, we don't do shit to it as a physical thing. Usually.
Right.
In that case.
Which kind of makes you think it's like weird. Like, why is this sort of physical? You know, it's like, oh,
Right. Yeah. No, that's exactly your. Yeah. So you what? You just bit it. You did a physical attack and you did damage. All right. That is strange. Okay. Well, I'm like right on it, right? I don't even have to move or anything. So I'm gonna attack it.
okie doke. Roll for.
I will say I'm holding my warhammer with two hands.
And how long does spiritual weapon last?
I don't think it's long. It's like a minute or something. Let me see.
A minute? Oh, yeah. She took the time.
It was a level 2 thing I cast, which is annoying. Yeah, it's 1 minute.
All right. Yeah, it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah.
So, I'm just gonna do a straight attack, but I will say I am holding my hammer with two hands to do a d10 instead of a d8 roll.
All right. Well, first let's see if you hit.
So that is 1d10 plus 2. d10. No? Yeah, that's a 10, right? Yeah.
Well, you gotta roll for an attack first.
Oh, right. I know how to play D&D. No, I don't. I have no idea how to play D&D. Ah,
Oh,
my
there it
goodness.
goes.
just straight a roll. You don't add anything to that, right?
Right.
12. Nothing. Boom. Got
You
it.
hit the floor. You even cracked the floor a little.
Alright, so as my bonus action, where is it? Shit. Oh, I can't even do that. Alright, I'm just gonna, oh, that's not a bonus. Okay, I'm gonna do nothing.
That's that.
That's that.
All right, that's that. Muck, you're up.
I shoot it.
You gonna shoot it? Roll for an attack.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, right?
Shoot it.
19.
19?
Hey,
That hits. Roll for damage.
top loader. Where my D8?
That's a 10.
Where's that goddamn
That's an
D8?
Oh, I'm so sorry. For my bonus action, could I have just cast Shield of Faith on Kira?
Yeah.
It's just a +2 to her AC for the duration, which is concentration up to 10 minutes.
Concentration?
Yeah. So you have a +2 to your AC for 10 minutes. Sorry, Lo siento. And that was a level 1 spell.
I don't know where my concentration things. Oh, there we go. So you are concentrating. Did you roll for damage?
Nope. Until now. 5 plus 5 is 10 damage. Piercing
damage.
Straight through her head.
Yeah.
Mouth.
You hit this thing and like the bullet disappears, but it snarls and it feels like you hit it. Yeah. Flash of green light comes out of it.
And then I'm gonna hand it over to the next
Hand
person.
it over. Marigold, you are up.
I think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna do the magic missile again.
Alright.
No, use like firebolt. You got
I
like,
don't have that.
did you take Thunderwave? Or
But then
that's
I,
gonna
but
fuck you all
Thunder
up.
Wave screws you all up because I'm all the way
I
in the
thought you
back.
took something that was like direct damage.
Yeah, the magic missile.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's.
I wanted to do acid splash, but that's not direct. Okay, so I'm going to do magic missile again.
Alright. Yeah. Auto hit, roll for damage. It's like playing an old Nintendo game. Magic missile.
3 plus. What was it?
One, I think.
Yeah, so 4.
Alright. Was that for all three or just for the
No,
first one?
just the
Oh,
first.
Cool.
4 again.
Alright.
2.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that a level 2 spell?
It's a cantrip.
With a cantrip?
That's so cool.
Oh my god.
Pretty OP.
Protect the
Especially
kitty.
for low levels.
Protect the kitty.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because I don't have anything else.
No, it's fine. That's good enough.
Yeah, you hit all three and you feel like you're doing something to it. Yeah, it just flashes a purple and green light every time you
Do
hit
we
it.
know if this mouth thing is like part of the old man?
Get out of him though, right?
Yeah, you all did see it
Yeah.
burst like out of his torso.
Okay, maybe I should rephrase this. Is it something that has possessed him? Do we know? Or like, is this part of his like innate human or his innate form?
Make an Arcana check.
I don't think I even. Oh, I have +2. Okay. 3.
3. You roll a 1? Oh god. You don't know the association of this thing with the man. You just know it came out of the man.
Nice.
Like in an ethereal way.
Okay, I'm also thinking like if we attack the man, is it going to hurt
Ooh.
this thing?
Oh. Yeah, but you don't know. You got no
Yeah,
idea.
I'm kind of talking to the
No,
game.
I think
yeah.
for now we should keep fighting the thing. It's getting damaged. We can tell it's getting damaged.
But I'm saying like if we hit the old
Yeah,
man,
I
is it
know.
going to damage both of them since this thing has technically come out of him?
Yeah, but like I'm just saying, we're doing damage to the thing. I think we should keep fighting the thing.
Okay, whatever you want to do. My turn's over.
Okay, that's all you're gonna do?
Yeah, because I don't really know my bonus actions.
Yeah, you might not have too many.
I don't think I do.
It's the freaky guy's turn, and he is gonna go. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's gonna try and take a swing at Sunny, but I do not believe a 9 hits.
No.
No. So yeah, you just see this etheric tentacle reach out for you, but yeah, you dodge it. Doesn't make contact, and yeah, it's not gonna do anything after that. And it is Mac's turn.
Okay.
I'm looking at Mike.
Yeah. That confused me. I was like, what?
You gotta get over on this side of the table.
Wild. Wild.
All right. I'm moving. Alright, and then I take a sneak attack with the rapier. I've got rakish audacity, which gives me a bonus on my initiative rolls equal to. Oh, that would be initiative.
Did you not do that before?
No, yeah, I forgot. But I can use sneak attack. I don't know. Anyway, I have someone within 5 feet of the thing, so I can use the sneak attack anyway.
Yep.
Okay. 24.
24?
Yeah.
Alright, you can roll with advantage, right?
Yeah.
So just roll again, you might get
See
a
if
crit.
I crit. Yeah. No.
Alright, yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
12.
12. Alright.
Dead yet?
Not quite, but it is starting to like look almost like it's flickering in and out of existence. It's a
And what did Mac do? He just swiped out with his rapier?
yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And then as my bonus action, I disengage
Ah.
and fall back.
All right. Cool. Kira, you're up.
So I think if I see him sort of flickering in and out, I'm gonna just try and bite him again.
All right, go for it.
+4 to hit.
Yeah. So 18.
18. That hits.
Okay.
Roll for damage.
6.
6. All right. Yeah, you take another chomp out of this ethereal creature. You do feel your teeth sinking into something a little bit, like cotton candy, maybe. But it's there. And yeah, it's again green and purple light shining from where you bit it.
Okay.
Anything else?
No, I'm just gonna stay put.
Sonny, you're up.
Alright. Well. You're the only one that's taking damage. But you're lizard form. Don't care. So I'm gonna go ahead and Sacred Flame Mouthman.
Okay.
Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d8 radiant damage. So I gotta roll for hit for this? Probably, right?
Sacred Flame.
Yeah.
Does it say? Is it an attack?
It's a cantrip. It's instantaneous. Spell's damage increases by 1d8 when you reach 5th. Yeah.
It's like I think Sacred Flame might be like Magic Missile. It's that it just hits, right?
What tells you that for magic missile? Like, what? Where does that point that out? Is it like in attack save, or
Target
is
must
it?
succeed on a dexterity
Oh, I have
saving
to
throw.
save on a dexterity save.
Yeah.
All right. So what's your
Oh, right. So it I see what you're saying. It doesn't
Yeah.
like there's no hit. You just have to.
yeah? What's your spell save DC?
My spell save DC. Let's try and answer that question intelligently.
Save DC is right above, right here.
Wow. 13.
13.
How? Okay.
Okay. And if I save, what happens? I take half damage.
Target gains.
Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw
I don't think
take 1d8
Yeah.
radiant damage. Target gains no benefit from cover or saving throw.
Oh, so it doesn't hit me at all.
I
Right.
don't think so.
Okay. Yeah. So I
So you
saved.
saved.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you Sacred Flame it, and it just kind of freaky changes shape and moves out of the way of the Sacred Flame blast, and you miss. You almost hit Kira.
Okay. 4. Okay, cool. So for my bonus action, I'll cast Spiritual Weapon,
Okey-doke. Yeah.
and I create a floating blah 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 blah. It is when you cast a spell, you can make a melee spell attack against the creature within 5 feet. On a hit, the target must force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability. Takes force damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. So I cast it, and I'm gonna hit it. I gotta roll for hit.
Yeah.
9.
Miss.
So I have the weapon, I just missed with this, and I have it for a minute.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so miss.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
It is my hammer.
Oh,
It looks like a stone, like old stone, and like some kind of crazy wood, but it has amber trim to it, and it's not more
We'll use
metallic.
this for your spiritual
Yeah,
weapon.
perfect. Mine is very old looking, and my spiritual weapon is like radiant and divine looking version of mine.
Yeah. Well, you hit the floor, and the floor cracks a little bit more.
Okay.
Since you hit it last time.
We're still on the second floor, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
For now.
For now.
Good point.
And that's my turn. I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Okay, Maki, you're up.
Alright, well, let's just say I used my bonus action last turn to reload. I didn't do anything. And I'll just shoot again.
Shoot again. Roll for attack.
18.
18. That hits. Roll for damage.
10.
10.
Same thing as last time.
Yeah, nice. Marigold, you're up.
Again.
And I'll reload.
Go.
Okay, I'm going to. What if I ask the group and I say, guys, what do we think if I actually try to hurt the old man?
Try it.
I have no attachment to him.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah, but like, all right, fine, go for it if you
It
want
might
to.
damage the mouth, since the mouth came out of him. So it might be killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah, but we don't know that this guy's not just like an innocent old man that isn't like tortured. We're just gonna kill him.
I don't know how much we can have a conversation during real time in this fight, but I will say I tend to think that, you know, we are damaging it, like Max said, but I'm not closed to the idea.
It's up to you, Marigold.
The cat slits the man's throat.
Just do a little damage. Just a little bit.
just a little stab.
Yeah.
The violent
Just
or
a tip.
pushes you towards bloodlust.
What? Can you look up what Misty Step is? I don't know.
That's like a blink.
It's like teleporting away.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna magic missile the mouth again then.
Okay. Roll for damage.
5.
5. Okay.
3. 4.
Alright.
12.
Alright. This thing is like really flickering in and out of existence now. And it is going to sort of just float back into the chest of the old man. But both Sunny and Kira, you get attacks of opportunity if you want to take them. Melee attacks of
I
opportunity.
would. It gets the mouth itself before it
Yeah.
hits into the man.
Yeah, because it's moving out of melee range.
Oops. Nope.
9.
9?
Not quite.
Miss. So you try to whack it with your staff, but it just doesn't connect.
This man is a host.
Yeah, can I even...
Well, yeah.
Wait, oh, I forgot I'm a lizard.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Use whatever the melee attack for the wizard is. Lizard, not wizard.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Wait, so just to clarify, because I think I got this wrong last time, I don't add anything to my hit, right? As I get attack of opportunity.
No, it's your melee attack.
Get up.
Right. Like puts like the hit
I don't
dice.
care.
Yeah, d20 plus your strength mod plus your
Oh, it is. I haven't been doing that.
Oh, shit.
So
It's a
10.
19.
19. Okay, you do hit.
Okay.
Damn, this whole game again.
So,
I gotta learn how to play D&D. Should do
7.
that.
7. Oh, it's not quite enough. It enters into the old man's chest and floats back in and disappears from sight. And he starts convulsing and freaking out, breathing real heavy and shit.
Oh no.
Oh man, did I leave it at home? Yes, of course I did. Well, I'll pretend that this is like a fucked up zombie. And he bursts forth like maybe twice as meaty as he was. You don't know where all this extra flesh comes from, but you just see him. He just grows in this grotesque, bulbous, muscular zombie with just flesh dripping off of him, and he's like just green and rotten and nasty. And out of where his arms were are just sharp bones, and he's just standing on
It's
the
like
bed
fucking
now.
Baraka. Oh my god.
It's just like his forearm bones are just
And so
sharpened.
he broke the chains.
Yeah, he breaks right out of the chains. The bed kind of snaps in half, and he's just standing in this broken bed.
So to catch you up,
Yeah.
Ghost flies back in
Got
old
that.
man chest, and then old man grows flesh goop, and now he's broken out of the chains with flesh goop dripping off of him.
And he has blades.
He's a zombie
his
now
Bone arms
Got
are
it.
with
swords.
Baraka of swords.
Yeah,
Is it? Whose turn is it?
it's his turn, and he is going to. He's gonna move all the way across to Muck. You guys already
Wait,
used.
do we get
your-
attack opportunity again as a zombie?
No, you already used your reactions just then, so you gotta wait for the next round.
Tried to game the DM, didn't work.
And he is going to take an attack at you, Muck. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
All right. He hits you for 12
Oh shit.
slashing damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
What does that mean?
In the saving throws,
So
there
roll
should be
20 and
and then add your strength save. There should be a thing that says saving throws.
saving throws.
I think it's near the
It
top.
should
Here.
be your
It's here.
modifier unless you
No,
took it as a
it's
saving
here.
throw. Yeah.
Where is it?
Up here.
That small box.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's 2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
you
it should be more than that.
No, it's
are
not. I have a
knocked.
-1.
Okay.
You are knocked prone,
Oh no.
and he is going to take another attack at you, which he gets advantage on because you're prone. Does 19 hit? Yeah.
Yep.
All right, and he hits you for 8 points of slashing damage,
Okay.
Alright.
and that will do it for his turn. And Mac, you're up.
Alright.
So you know what you're at with those 2 hits?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess just keep it in his head.
So yeah, I make an attack with the rapier again.
Okay.
Sneak attack.
Sneaky.
So it's a 25.
20. Oh, that hits. Yeah.
Oh, he's prone to Muck?
No,
Yeah. Muck is prone.
Muck
yeah.
is, yeah. Okay. Alright. 9.
9 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you slash across it, and just black and green goop where his blood should be, just splatters on the floor and kind of sticking to your rapier.
Okay.
And is that it?
Yeah, I disengage and fall back to where I was. Let's just say I went in and out.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Kira, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna close the distance and try and bite him in my lizard form.
All right.
It's plus 16.
Just misses. Yeah, you,
All right.
you chomp at him, but he kind of just glances off his bone sword arm. Doesn't seem to do much damage.
I don't have much else, so yeah.
All
that's
right.
it.
Sonny, you are up.
So what happened on your turn?
I tried to bite him and it missed.
You missed, but okay. So Muck took a bunch of damage, you took a bunch of damage as a lizard.
No, I didn't take any damage as a lizard.
But you're a lizard now, so you can take all that damage and you're
Yeah.
good. Alright, so you are in trouble. If I turn undead, Channel Divinity, turn undead, it's just gonna run away until someone attacks it?
Yeah. Until someone lands an attack, yeah.
Right. Okay, that doesn't really help us too much. Alright, in that case, I'm going to... Can I attack it from where I am? Yeah.
You could move, and you're just out of melee range.
So I would just break my concentration and giving her the +2 to AC, right? By attacking it?
No.
No?
No, if you cast another spell, it'll break your concentration on that.
Okay, cool. So for now, I'm gonna use my action to attack it with two-handed warhammer.
Okay.
All right, so I roll for hit and then add what? My strength, you said?
Strength and proficiency, I think. Right? Is that how it
Yeah,
works?
if he's proficient with that hammer, yeah.
Yep.
It's 2. Yeah.
I got that to the hit
Yeah. Chance to hit.
Not-
and the strength?
Not to the
Yeah.
damage, just the attack. Strength plus 2.
Wow, dude, I gotta learn how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Wow, so then in that case, 21.
21? All right, that hits. Roll for damage.
Great. So that's gonna be a 1d10 plus 2. Nope. Yep. Plus 2. Oh, that's a 10, not a 0. I got sad, but that's good. 12 points of
All right.
damage.
Nice. Yeah, you slam into this thing and it's looking pretty fucked up.
Great. So that's my bonus action. I will cast Healing Word on Muck, and he will gain 1d4
plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which is +3.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oops, nope. Try that again in the tray. 4, 6. You got 6 points of health.
Nice.
Did you get that, Muck?
I got 6 points. Got it.
Okay. Muck, you're up.
I'm prone, so what can I do?
You can use half your movement to stand up, or you can crawl away. And it takes twice as much movement to crawl away. Or you can just lay there and shoot from the ground.
Well,
but he gets advantage on melee attacks. If you're on
he's
the ground.
aiming right at me, standing over me. I crawl to safety as far as I gotta go, so that he can't get me.
Okay.
Where do you think that would be? Is there a spot for me? Is there anything for me to?
Well, you can
crawl
get
behind?
anywhere in this room or even out the door. If you use disengage, he as a bonus action, he won't attack you. So you can, if you're gonna crawl, you can get. Oh, sorry, you can get 15 feet away. So that's 3 squares. You can pretty much get right in the hallway, or up in here, or like over here in this corner.
I'll go next to Shadow.
I cast the heal, so I actually lose that concentration.
Right.
Yeah.
So you no longer have +2 to AC.
So I guess that's a disengage, so I don't get attacked. I move there, and that's my turn.
You're at this one. Yep. Now you still got line of sight.
Can you attack while being prone?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well then, yeah, sure. I'll launch a shot.
All right. Fire away.
What?
Natural 20.
Oh.
Nice.
So
That's it. Game over. Can't pay one out.
roll for damage and double whatever the dice are, and then add your modifiers.
Well, 8. Double the dice, you said?
Yep.
Okay, so 8 plus 2. 10.
10.
Thank you.
All right. This thing is
6 points.
yeah. You hit it and like
He took a lot more damage than that.
part of its arm is just
Why, you gotta
flying
heal?
off and it's just hanging by a sinew.
Fuck yeah.
Marigold, you're up.
I don't have much choice but magic missile.
Magic
then.
Yo, if you got a slot for it, do it. It's a great move.
5,
Wow. Okay.
4,
All right.
Damn.
5.
Damn. Okay.
Die.
This thing, part of its leg falls off, and it's standing on one leg. It kind of goes down on its knee, and it is just blistering and just falling apart. And its chunks of flesh are falling
Fuck
off
yeah.
of it.
But it's still not dead.
It's still not dead,
God damn
and
it.
it is the monster's turn. And
Oh, it's the monster's turn.
yeah, it's going to take. It's gonna just take a turn and look at Sunny and take a swing at you.
On one leg. With disadvantage, right?
Nope. Damn. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay, it's gonna try again. Oh god, even worse. Okay, so yeah, it misses. The floor cracks even
No.
more beneath your feet,
Oh my
and it's
God.
feeling pretty springy right now.
Oh, God.
It is Mac's turn.
Alright.
I'm outside, so.
Same thing, I'll just use my rapier again since I'm close. 20.
20.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Oh,
Yeah.
goddamn! All right, roll for
All right.
damage. Double the dice.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I forgot about that. Dude.
5, so it's 10 plus 4 is 14 more.
Okay. Yep. You slice this thing to bits, and it is just you cut its head off, you cut its arms off, and you just slice it like you Zorro this thing,
Nice.
and it just falls apart into chunks of flesh. I need Kira, Sunny, and Mac to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
Oh, I needed my 20 then.
6.
Oh no!
Oh, no, look at that. I'm not going to count that. Look at
9.
9. What did you get?
that. Dexterity saving throws?
Yep.
15.
15?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take 6 points of poison damage, and
Sorry, mine was a 7, not a 9.
you each take 12 points of poison damage. As this thing curdles and bubbles, it just pops and blows up.
Oh.
What?
It
Like,
just explodes green,
Goop?
black goop. It just turns into a puddle of nastiness,
Okay.
and it starts burning the wood floor
Oh, God, we
beneath
gotta
your
get out of
feet.
here.
Yeah.
You hear it creaking and cracking. Yeah. And so yeah, you guys exit the room.
Yeah.
All right, and as you exit the room and you look at each other all covered in goop and nastiness, confused by what the hell is going on, that is where we will pick it up next time.
Alright.
So thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with us. We hope you are enjoying this adventure, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.